Welcome, everybody, back to Cosmo Eternum. A few things before we get started.
It's great.
What? Oh, God, I'm a terrible DM. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, cool. There we go. Before we get started, just a few general announcements. If you are listening to this on Spotify or any of the other locations in which this live stream podcast, whatever you want to call it, live play D&D podcast, there we go, it really helps out if you give it a like, rate it, all that fun stuff, especially on Spotify. Now that we're just getting started putting things out there, it does help the stream get out to more people. But that's enough ad stuff. We are doing another gift card giveaway. We do have 3 left. This session, we are probably going to do 2 of them, most likely. So just as before, if you are subscribed, gift a subscription or channel points to either me or Jay-Z's channel, depending on what you're watching on. You get 1 entry per. So that's a max of 6 entries in total for each channel, or in total, 3 for each channel, to possibly get a gift card to our favorite dice distributors, Misty Mountain Gaming. Not sponsored, unfortunately, but we love their stuff over here. Yet, hopefully, please send me an email. But yeah, so that's just a general recap. But now we can go ahead and get into this session. Last time, you guys spent a lot of the day doing general tasks around the city. From educating yourselves at the Sidonia Witches Academy to doing a little bit of blacksmith practice. You guys spent a lot of the day in preparation for this basilisk mission. In the morning, you had a interesting time going through a bit of a spiritual experience, to say the least. Conversation with Rose, a vision from this, what you now know is a piece of the Philosopher's Stone, and generally came to an agreement with Rose of a possible solution to your current worries about Vulia. How to save her, bring Adonius back, and some other small details we won't quite get into. But fully waking up from the morning, you guys traveled to the bottom side of the tavern, in which you re-encountered Kane, sitting there at the table. What followed was a heated discussion between Yerk and Kane, back and forth of pointing fingers and not so productive words of encouragement, to say the least. While this was happening, Ark headed to the Wyvernborn Adventurers Guild to finally gather the quest dossier for your upcoming mission. During this, Ark, you found an unfortunate sight. Averin, the head of the Adventurers Guild, seemed to be in a wheelchair, missing both legs and one of her arms. Inquiring about this, you found out that her and the rest of the Frostborn Devils had attempted to converse with Adonius, but seemed to have failed and been quite viscerally dismembered, to say the least, in the process. From the information you gathered, it seemed that Averin and only one other Frostborn Devil were the ones to survive. One was let go out of personal connection to Adonius, and Averin simply survived because she escaped. But finding out this information, you were given the rest of the pamphlet or the documents in relation to this basilisk mission. and you headed back to the tavern. Valen and Theo, you spent a majority of your day going back to classes and educating yourselves and practicing further in the arcane arts. Valen, you met a new individual that was sent from Luxelheim and the Cardinal Board to kind of jot down and not, what's the right word for this, to observe your abilities, make notes on them as a future possible member, to say the least. Basically checking out your abilities to see if you're well suited for things that they may need you to do. And that is when you met Abel, had that conversation, and he began following you around for the day, just jotting notes down on your abilities, what you're currently working on, and generally just interviewing you on various arcane knowledge. But towards the end of the day, you guys all began reconvening at the Shimmering Chain Tavern in hopes of joining together once again and going to complete a final, or not a final, but to finally complete this mission that you guys have agreed to. And as you began talking about the future, your plans for it, and heading back to the Wyvernborn Adventurers Guild to get transportation, that is where we are going to begin session 40. The big 4-0 of Cosmo Eternum. So as you guys have reconvened at the tavern and have begun making your way out into the streets, all 8 of you are now walking down the street. You see Kane is getting on his Dragonel Raphael. The rest of you are kind of piling into Sibylla's carriage as you all begin to take flight and make your way to the guild. It's a little later in the day, probably around 4 p.m. or so. Still high in business around the city, people talking, trading, getting their afternoon dinners started, and kind of slowing down for the end of the day. But it is still a bustling city, as it always is. As you all take flight, you all are gathered together. If there's any conversation you would like to have on the way to the Adventurers Guild, now is the time.
I've got to most of this materials for be able to take care of these basilisks and vampire. Do you have anything for you all that will help?
First time hearing about a vampire, so sure, maybe, I don't know.
Any silver?
DM question: would my sword be silver?
Your sword?
My lightning tongue short sword?
No.
Okay.
But you have silver in your pocket in the form of coin.
Yeah. Yep. I do not have silver, but I have fire. And I like snap my fingers and have a little flame in my hand.
Will that work, Kane?
You look out the window as he's kind of
Oh yeah. Oh
flying
yeah.
next to you guys. His hair in the wind.
Kane, will fire work against vampires?
It may work for the other stuff around the vampire, but I'm not too sure. Usually silver's the way to go.
Well,
Worst comes to worst, I can fabricate a silver spike.
Any of you guys got a holy book on you?
oh,
Any stakes, perhaps?
no.
Make some.
Religious symbols?
Jerk up.
I look at yours.
The necklace.
Okay. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I mean, I have silver myself, so I think I'll be good.
And we'll see.
Okay, thanks,
Well, this is
Kane.
gonna be great.
Abel, what about you? What's you're gonna be here watching us, or?
Well, the Caught in the Boar merely requests that I just follow you guys around, mostly for Valen's sake, but they surely don't want to see him dead, so they requested I assisted you guys in any matters. As for silver, I start ruffling around my pack. I'm afraid I don't have any.
Poison?
That I'm aware of. I don't see anything poison related.
What do you do?
Start ruffling around my pack again.
I.e. looking at character sheet.
Funny, 'cause I already pulled her up next to me. Well, I have these daggers for now. Might be able to pick something up along the way, but
Yark just shrugs. Alright, this is the best we got, I guess. What about you, Theo? Theo?
Johnny?
you did.
Would any ingredients work against a vampire? I'm not sure I have much.
Ingredients. Cooking?
Roll
Yeah,
a
like food.
group history check.
All of us roll?
Mm-hmm.
Great. 5.
13.
13, 5.
Critical fail.
Critical fail.
Oh,
All right. So this is a great introduction to a new homebrew rule that I am going to be implementing. So, any of you, if you happen to roll a natural 1, a critical fail, you have the opportunity to say, hey, Mr. DM, I would like to borrow a natural 20. In which I will then say, all right. And we will turn that natural 1 to a natural 20. However, that means that you will owe me a natural 1. So in the future, whenever you roll a natural 20, there is a chance that it will all of a sudden become a natural 1. So,
deal with the devil.
we are officially implementing the borrowed crit rule. You can borrow a crit, but just know I will be coming back for payment at a later date. You cannot
Dope.
stack these, and as long as you owe me a natural 1, you cannot borrow another 20. So, Mr. Zephyr, do you want to borrow a natural 20?
I'm gonna say no, just for the sake of my character.
All right.
Not a damn thing about this group.
All right. So, what were the rules again? Valen,
I had a 13.
13. Yerk had a 5. Abel had a 1. Theo, what'd you get?
I got a 12.
12. And Ark,
9.
9. So the most you guys can come up with is stories you've heard as children of, you know, the vampires being scared of religious symbols, steaks, garlic, stuff like that. As for ingredients, garlic's the only thing that comes to mind. But all you can remember it from is childhood stories. Like old wives' tales sort of things.
I guess garlic?
I can try to grab some garlic.
I'd say you'd have some in your pack. I'm assuming you keep just like a pantry of spices in your backpack at any given point.
Well, also in the meantime, if you guys want to put in some silver, I'm sure I can fabricate some steaks, just in case.
How much do you think you'll need?
However many you want.
Got
Just
the-
put it in your pot, and we can all put them in a pile, and I'll just hold them.
Get the 13 silver coins.
I'd say for a single steak, it would require 15 silver coins to make a like 7 or 8 inch long steak.
Your hands over a 13 silver coin.
Hey, you could just remove those from your inventory.
I don't know if this will be enough.
To be fine. Anybody else before I do this? I can only do this a couple times.
Said you needed a so that
Correct.
I don't have any info.
I just have straight up
Buddy.
gold.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. So I'm gonna take some silver out of mine.
It's 15 per.
Yeah. 15 out. Silver. Actually, I don't think I even have silver either. I have a lot of gold. Never mind. All right. Well, I'll just do Yerks then.
You
I'm gonna
could
go-
give it to someone else. It's fine. I have this arrow with silver on it.
All right. Then I'm gonna cast Fabricate over his silver to
Alright.
make the steak.
All right, so 15 silver in total and a 8-inch long, about 2-inch in diameter, shiny silver spike appears and clumps to the ground.
Nope. Anybody want it?
I'll take it. More of a frontliner, so.
All right. Hand it to Art.
All right. Arc, you can add it as a we'll say silvered dagger to your inventory. Just for
with your-
gameplay sake.
With your time with the guild, do you know of any more information regarding basilisks, vampires, and possibly a gorgon?
You can roll a history check, Arc. See what you know about him.
Adding that dagger. 13.
13. Basilisks on their own, a single one's not much of an issue. As a pack, they become increasingly more a problem. Specifically with Gorgons, it's a multi-party endeavor to kill one. As for vampires, you've never encountered any, or any quests that exist for them are saved for, I mean, typically are saved for like Crown's Guard because of how much of an issue they can be on like a larger scale.
As far as the Basilisk go, we just need to make sure to try and take them one-on-one, or one on the group, instead of a group together. Gorgons, that's an entire party fight. Vampires, I've not dealt with. A lot of that goes to the Crown Guard to deal with.
I heard that from the blacksmith I was talking with Kristoff, Gorgon, once it sees you, you'll most likely be done.
Yes, turning to stone and whatnot under their vision.
That is gonna be interesting for me. I need at least lines of sight on it. Staring at it, if we are gonna encounter a Gorgon. That is definitely a problem for me.
Well, it's not like we haven't fought anything worse.
There, we got that Banshee Hawk, but that was more of sheer luck.
A win's a win.
I guess, yes. Billy, you have any notions on any of this?
Well, from what I can remember, at least in the past, how people have dealt with at least Gorgons, I'm not sure if it works on basilisks, but any sort of mirrored device allowing you to look at it without direct eye contact, it disrupts the flow of mana through their abilities. So whether it's a mirrored shield, shine finish on a weapon, as long as it's not direct eye contact, at least with a Gorgon, I'm unsure about a basilisk.
That to be interesting.
Reflections, water, things like that. Anything that distorts the direct line of sight, while still allowing you to see where they are.
Yerk goes through his pack real quick just to see what he has. Don't really have anything reflective, sadly. Besides coins.
Valen, would you be able to make some sort of mirrored finished item of sorts?
Possible if we have the materials for it. So that's gonna put me at a disadvantage if I fabricate again. Won't have any high level spells to use.
We could always talk to the Adventurers Guild. Maybe they have something that we can purchase from them.
Be
Oh,
fine.
just need anything reflective, right?
How about you polish
Presumably.
those gauntlets, Yerk? Maybe we can see reflection.
Yerk looks at the gauntlets. You think this will work?
Maybe.
I do have some rags. I guess I could try polishing them a bit.
Work with what we have first. See what we can conjure up.
Roll a survival check to try and polish your bracers. Or your gauntlets. I actually completely forgot what those gauntlets were.
They were
The
platinum.
bracer of defense.
Right, the bracers of defense, yeah.
Does Ark have to too, since he made the thing that saying that he was doing that while he was waiting for the party?
No, that was a part of your daily activity. You had more than enough time to polish up your equipment.
4 plus 4.
Plus 4?
8.
8's not bad. It's not a mirror finish, but you can generally see reflections in it, like very vague, like silhouetted reflections.
Yerk tries like tilting it like toward Valen to see if you can see Valen on it.
You can see the general form of Valen, but you can't pick out details.
I will say, might have to get it a little bit more polished. Just, I need to be able to shoot it in the eye. Supposedly, if I shoot it in the eye with the poison I have, I could at least blind it for a bit.
Let's do a little test run. I'm gonna cast like a little flame in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
just to see if you can kind of like get a reflection on it.
All right. Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Me or your?
Here.
Okay.
Oh boy! No, wait, never mind. It's disadvantage. Oh no!
You thought you were gonna roll good for once.
Right.
Okay, we're back at a 4. I had a 19, but we're back at a 4 now.
The glow kind of permeates the room and kind of lights the whole thing up.
I guess that doesn't really work too well, villain.
Worth a shot.
About this time, you guys hear outside the boom of you guys landing in the streets.
Nice. Guess we're here.
Looks like we're here.
Hey. Get out.
Follow suit.
All right. Who is leading the pack into the Adventurers Guild?
I would actually take that point.
All right. You guys begin making your way in through the kind of U-shaped courtyarded building. And as you enter, you can see some adventurers settling down for the day, filling on their drinks. Music is being played in the corners by a few of the bards. And you will see just behind or just to the side of the counter, you see Averin in a wheelchair. You can see both legs past the knee the end of the pants are currently like curled up. She is not wearing armor, just general like night clothing, a kind of canvas shirt, pants. You see the left arm is cut off right at the stub of the shoulder, and you can see it has very clearly been cauterized, closed. You can also see that one of her eyes, she currently has a eye patch on. You can see one of the horns on that same side of the eye is snapped off down to about an inch of the base. You see one of the wings both of the wings are also gone.
Oh, no, Afrin.
You've probably seen me in a little better of a state.
He's more delusional than he is he?
Full of emotion, I'd say.
Who was the other survivor?
It was a woman by the name of Caladius. Actually, I can give you the full name. Give me 1 second. Caladius Midori. She is fine.
Zarla's dead?
She is. Yes.
Why would he do this to you?
Yes, Taya? Gladius is alive. Taya, don't worry. I'm getting a look. Yes, I know.
So,
She's alive.
remember that.
Yes, I know. Hey, my wife is very concerned about her first character. But yes, Zarla has passed. So has a few others.
All the Frostborn went?
We did.
Only 2 came out.
I only made it out because I escaped. I ran. It was not a fight that I could win, not alone.
Oh. Why would... You were comrades, no?
We were, but I am not surprised by what happened. He has always stated that his one goal was to be with his wife again, that he would do it by any means necessary, whether by trickery, whether by strength, slaughter, or defying the gods, or abandoning the god that helped him along the way. He didn't hide it, so I'm not surprised it happened. In his own words, he has found his peace, and he will do anything he can to not give it up. He is done with the world and what it has to offer, what it has to pain him, what it has to torment him. He has achieved a great height and does not wish to return. And we tried to force him, which we may have been a little heavy-handed on it. I'm not surprised we ended up the way we did. We always knew it would be a possibility if we ever tried. But I guess those decisions were made out of fear, rather than kinship.
Yark speaks in Bostria now, just muttering to himself. How the hell will I even do this?
Do what? She says in Bostrian.
Yark looks up. Oh, I guess you speak Bostrian.
I speak a lot of languages. I'm the head of an adventurers guild. It kind of comes with the territory.
When was the last time you spoke with Rose?
Me personally, 28, 29 years. Most of our communication with Rose came through Adonius as her champion. We're not much followers of her, but we do believe in the goals. It seemed righteous at first, till we started getting closer to the end.
He wants him back.
Sure she does. She is the one thing... He is the one thing she cares about more than all. More than anything. Out of all of her followers, there is something special about him that she needs, or wants, or is attached to, or infatuated with, however you say it.
His heart, isn't it? Drive.
I think it has something to do with that. I think it's his willpower is more than she's seen, the willingness to do what needs to be done, or what we thought was the greater good turns out to be his own greater good. But I also think it's a connection that she has with him. Out of everyone who follows Rose, those abandoned, those outcasted, those exiled, there have been none quite as tormented, as pained as he has been. So I think the use of that willpower, even after the fact of being broken down beaten and drawn to death on multiple occasions to still rise up and do what needs to be done with great efficiency. I think if you can say that gods can be attracted to mortals in a sense of obsession, in a mortal's version of like a relationship sense, if that makes sense.
I understand.
If anything can equate to that, it is Rose's relationship with him. It has become more than a partnership of champion and deity.
See,
For her, losing him is like him losing his wife.
how did you reach him?
We got in contact with the Cardinal Board, and a Leolith Fuelshire was able to open up a dimensional rift so that we may walk through into his domain. They did it out of the hopes we could bring him back, force him into helping.
Are you able to contact the board?
I can, yes.
Do you know the locations of any other watchmen?
I'm sure they do. None they would give to me. I know a few of them. Specifically, specifically Caledius. She was kind of the representative for the Frostborn Devils in relation to the Cardinal Board. She is on the board as an emissary, as a advisor, if you will.
See, I would like to contact with the board. I have... The rod is in danger.
I can try to set up a meeting. It may take a while. I will have to run it through the chain of command, and that may take a bit.
That is fine. I don't know how long he has, but all I know is he's currently located in the Bostrian wasteland, somewhere near the salt flats.
All right. I will pass the information along.
Possibility the founding of the Cardinal Sanctuary.
I see.
I'm assuming you know what that is.
I have heard of the Cardinal Sanctum, yes. As much as it is mythology. A subsequent rebirth of the Cardinal Beacon following the Watchman's defeat of Leah von Excutia.
3 corpses of the Horizon-back tortoises.
Yep.
Somewhere in the waste.
I know of it.
If you can, then I would like to talk to the board when you can.
I'll try to pass word along, but Caledius may be hard to contact at this point. She is kind of emotionally distraught.
Understand? I thank you, and if you have any information you'd like to know from us, I will gladly provide.
Why are you here? Surely it's not just to talk to me.
We are here for actually to grab another cart. We're also picking up some ore when we go to that basilisk mission.
That can be provided. Do you know how to rein a Dragonel carriage?
Yerk looks to everyone else.
We
I
were
have
needing
no idea.
we were needing a carriage to deliver supplies from the mountain to a blacksmith shop.
That is fine. If we do have to hire someone to transport you, it would just be one way. If you guys are able to command it, then you could take it for a time.
And
I'd be willing to try.
alright,
do.
fella.
We do have a transport carriage that everybody can fit in, thanks to
Sybilla.
Villa.
Sybilla. So we were just needing raw material delivered from the mountain to the blacksmith.
Once we get there, we're gonna need the cart to transport it. Once we get done with what we're needed, I'll take the cart back to the blacksmith.
As long as it gets returned at some point.
Guess that's what we will do.
Right. Well, it will be right out the back. There's a few to pick from. They're open back carriages. They don't have covering. They're just simple carts for transporting.
Oh, that is fine. Also, I would like to purchase one of your sending.
Oh, for the Hollow Stone?
No, just sending, I think.
Oh, sure. 50 gold.
Right.
She reaches behind the counter and tosses you one of the stones.
I'm gonna convert it in a sec here. Oh, there you go. Right. I will be there momentarily, guys. I just need to send something real quick.
Be quick. Running out of daylight.
So, DM.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is... I'm gonna try stretching this a bit here.
25 words.
So, in the vision, I've seen Throd.
You have.
So, I'm gonna attempt to send sending to Throd.
Okay, roll
Is that
a percentile die.
$62?
All right. What do you say? 25 words. Count them out.
Yep. Rod. Life in danger. Obi is coming for you. Cardinal's sanctum is in danger. Your death has been seen. You will not live. Any more? Sidonia, Yark. That's it.
That's
That's
Idonia Yerk. That's that is not great news, but I'm sure I can handle myself. Thank you for the heads up. I will keep it in mind. Thank you, York. And the transmission ends.
Huh.
The hollow stone, or the sending stone, shatters.
That worked. Okay. Oh, Alvin, I guess I will head my way. We got to get this mission done. But
All right. I wish you luck. I told Ark here that the price is still 750 gold pieces per head plus 6,000 gold upon completion if this other threat is identified. Like I told him, the farming village outside of that put in the complaint, the preliminary investigators found no signs of people when they were asking around, as well as small traces of blood. They also said that they thought they saw shadows moving around, whispers in the night, footsteps where there weren't any. So there may be a additional threat hiding out there, so be careful. Get it done, or at least report back what you find.
we will do better this time, informing you with what we know.
All right.
And we are prepared enough for this situation now, after knowing about this possible vampire.
So you think it's a vampire?
From my comrade here, Kane. Is Kane here?
Kane's sitting outside. Deposing with Morgoth and Sybilla.
No, he's out there, but he
Default posing.
mentioned something about there's a vampire he was chasing.
Understood. Well, I'd be careful then. Vampires can be tricky. They're not like most monsters. They have a heightened sense of intelligence.
Do you have any weaponry that we could use, or any information on weaknesses?
It really depends on what type of vampire, to be honest. If it's a fletchling, light, specifically radiant spells, weaken them greatly. Most of them, while they are in daylight, if they don't burn up immediate, any damage dealt to them will typically do a lot more as their body is in a weakened state. Fletchlings are relatively easy to kill, as they are not fully actualized vampires. They are just infected with vampirism. If you face what is the word? A vampire servant. Typically, those are vampires that have been given enough of the host vampire's blood to fully actualize as a full vampire. Above that, you would have a vampire lord or lady, which are typically a lot more powerful, have lived for a very long time. Will typically be found in castles, homesteads, more larger facilities where they can facilitate the infection and growing of their fletchlings. Now, if it is a vampire duke or vampire duchess, they not only have the latter, they have lords and ladies working for them, they also have servants as well as fletchlings, but they also maintain the powers of a smaller scale phylactery system. basically what they will do is they will collect the souls of individuals if they do not use them as a fletchling, and they will condition those souls to be loyal to them and use them to possess the bodies of unwanting victims so that they may be unwillingly and unknowingly brought to their sanctum to be leaded for their blood. Their souls may also be used to temporarily replace the vampire soul in its body under the condition that it is about to die, functionally making the vampire semi-immortal depending on what access it has to soul jars, or the ability to encapture, manipulate, and condition lost souls to work for them. Which makes me worried, because with the knowledge from you and the sighting of shadows moving around, there is a good chance that this vampire has at least a few souls acting as what we refer to as shadows or shades. They are creatures that exist within the ethereal plane, effectively lost souls with the ability to affect the material plane as form of like a ghost. Similar to the fletchlings, light is the only way to make them corporeal or material, and then they can be damaged. But if you are in darkness, there is no chance of you hitting a shadow. They're very easy to kill, very hard to hit. And these vampires know this well.
Yurk goes to Okangan.
What up?
And do you know what the vampire we're dealing with?
Possibly a lord or a lady, from what I saw in the abode, their house that I investigated, the one that was burned down. Possibly trying to reach the level of Duke or Duchess, but we didn't see any fledglings or servants or lords around, so it may be just a solo endeavor. May not be as powerful as it wants to be.
I see. Alright. Yurk goes back in and goes out after it.
Have any of you ever dealt with a vampire before?
No.
Can't say I have.
Not during my travels.
Well, typically these things are left to the more trained professionals of the Dragon's Guard and multi-party endeavors. So, do what you can for the mission at hand. But if you start to find out that it's a little more than you can handle, don't be afraid to run back and ask for help.
Why not notify the Dragon Guard now and have them come in as a second force?
That would require a bit of time. I would have to send word to the Dragon's Guard outpost. They would then have to gather all the information, clear it with their chain of command, come up with a battle plan, and then ensue.
Can we at least give them a heads up? Let them know that we're going to a possible
I was planning
environment.
on doing that as soon as you left.
Okay.
So it will already be in the works in case you all die. According to the information that Kane has already given to us, it seems that this If it is a vampire, has been in this town for a very long time under our noses. And we just haven't known. Would explain the missing people reports. She motions over to the wall of missing people posters.
Are they fully gone?
Most likely, if not wandering souls and captured.
If these vampires are as dangerous as you say, is there a possibility to get like a scouting unit to be close by in case we do run into trouble? We can signal them to relay word.
We can send. We could send a few people. They could watch your carriages and such, and if needed, if you don't return, whatever time you decide, they can come back and inform.
Perfect.
Look.
I can send 3 people with you. Some of
Yeah.
our preliminary investigators. They're less combat focused, but they can fly quickly and relay information even quicker.
Perfect.
They fly the Dragonelle cart then.
They could.
Good. Well, thanks for everything. We'll get to it.
Good luck. Stay alive. There's coin to await you.
Your clutches his necklace. I'm not fated to die here today, so we'll be good.
All right.
Thank you.
She
Gonna walk out.
nods as you all walk back out. You see the other 3 T-posing individuals lock back in for a second and begin getting back onto the carriage.
I'll hop on with just a cart, the extra cart.
And you see that a cart has been brought around with 2 extra Dragonelles. So who is riding in what cart?
I'll be in Sibylla's cart.
Right next to Valen.
All right. You're going on the other one with the investigators. Ark. Ark, which one are you going into?
You're trying to say something. I wasn't sure.
Theo, I would like you to come along on this cart if you want.
Which one are you talking about?
This extra cart.
Okay. Sure, I'll go on that one then.
I went out, look at you. Take care of him. Gotta go back to school.
As Yerk nods at Valen. Not gonna leave him to dry next like last time.
He's learning.
Ark will join Valen.
Alright. So, Valen, Ark, Sibylla, and Abel, Theo, Yerk, and the 3 investigators. You do see that the 3 investigators, 2 of them are thinner looking half-dragon men. You can see that one is a kind of almost reddish, kind of almost maroon, brownish colored tiefling. Short horns out the front, very nicely kept black hair, eyes that are kind of like an amber color. And they're all dressed in very, very simple, just studded leather armor, backpacks. Definitely more like observer types. You see only basic short swords on their side.
Yerk looks at them, just eyes them a bit, and
Nice to meet you all.
Eric,
If it's-
is Kane okay with these kind of people?
Yerk looks at Kane. I'm assuming he's back at his.
He's
like,
side-eyeing the tiefling.
I think it will be fine.
Well, it is nice to meet you all. We will be traveling with you all today. We were told we'd be riding back if something goes wrong with you all.
Yes. And if we're busy with what we're doing and the supposed vampires do come around to you all, just go.
Well, we were planning on running anyways. We're not
Because
combat. We're not combat trained. We're just observers.
But
All right.
well, we have to go.
And you, all three groups, Kane on Raphael, all begin taking flight, heading northeast out of the city. As you all take flight, you begin traveling through the air. The cold wind battering against you. The light faintly shining as the sun is beginning to set just off of the horizon. The rain generally just kind of trickling down the side of the carts. Yerk and Theo, it's very uncomfortable for you guys. You see the three observers just have their hoods pulled up. You see cloth kind of pulled up over their nose as the wind and rain is just battering you all.
I close my coat even more, just shivering, and I still don't have a lot of feathers.
Valen, Ark, and Abel, you guys are sitting in the very nicely warm and dry, cozy, ever-burning candled carriage, just glancing at the wind outside of the windows. You look over and you see Yerk just shivering to his bones. You see Kane fully covered up on Raphael traveling through. And it takes you quite a bit. It takes you, I'd say, around probably an hour or so to get there. And you guys begin arriving, and you see a patch of farmland, snow covered, no light coming from it, just faint quiet. Everybody roll perception checks for me.
And do you? How this?
17.
14.
4.
17, 14, 4,
19.
19. Nice.
10 plus 4, 14.
10 plus 4, 14. I'm gonna go ahead and it started to, you guys are landing in, I can actually, now that I have these actually, I can actually just,
Oh, lovely.
We
Oh,
have
that's
flying
good.
horses.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll say these just get parked right here. The session has started, so you guys can move where you guys want to move when you get out.
Where are we dropping, boys?
So, as you all curl down into kind of a faint patch outside of two decently sized homes, as you land, you all look around and you notice something odd. There are no livestock in the pens. You were told that this was a simple vegetable and auroch farm. You don't see any. You can see that most of the fields look as if they were charred, and then the snow continued to fall over it. You can see small patches of blackened soot mixed in with the snow, that kind of mushy melted snow color, kind of grayish, like ashy snow. You can also see that a lot of the pens, you don't see a single movement of life. And as you guys kind of curl down, something odd hits your ear. Or more so, something doesn't.
Ark
Hit
is
your
going to
ear.
use his divine sense. I can sense anything affected by this hollow spell or know the location of any celestial being undead within 60 feet that is not behind total coverage.
All right. I'll get to that in a second. But as you guys land and you start climbing out of your carriages, you don't hear anything but the wind blowing. No night insects, no pseudo dragons, not so much as a branch snapping. You look across the buildings, these small farmsteads, and you see they're covered in ice, the windows completely covered, snow built up far past the structural integrity of the roof. You can see there's some places that have been busted in, roof, small bits of the roof that have caved in due to the weight of the snow not being cleared off. An arc, as you step out and notice this, you extend your mind out. So it is 60 feet, right?
Yes,
You
in a
wanna-
radius.
If you want to go ahead and throw that radius up just so I can see. And it is Celestial, Fey, Fiend,
And
Undead.
undead.
Give me 1 second. And he actually look up something. All right. So that are not completely hidden, or it doesn't matter. What does it say?
As that is not behind total coverage.
That is not behind total coverage.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, although you don't get pinpoint accurate locations, you can definitely tell that there is latent undead magic around here. And you get faint pings as you're looking up at the houses. You swear you get faint semblances of signatures coming from the windows. And you start to get that feeling down your back of being watched. And you also notice it is very, very dark. All of you without dark vision can only see probably within 20 feet of yourselves. The wind blowing up the snow. There is not even a flicker of an ever-burning candle.
This is a bit creepy.
I like to be in the dark.
Your kind of
There's-
goes in front of Theo a bit.
There is definitely something here. I'm not able to detect it just yet. There's traces of undead.
I'm going to summon more vein.
All right. Go ahead, roll a percentile die.
No. Maybe I don't
Alright.
feel like it.
What's the percentile die?
It's a D100.
Okay.
So it's the two D10s, one with double numbers, one with single numbers. You read the double
Yeah,
number
yeah.
first.
98.
98. All right.
Boy.
All right. So, and how long does your sight last?
It's an action and until my next turn, so I don't know how
So
long you want to
6 seconds. So it's like an initial blip. Valen, what do you say as you're summoning Morvain?
Like to summon him or saying to him?
Either or.
Okay.
It's up to you.
As he appears.
He hasn't appeared yet.
Okay. Well, in my mind then,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him. You were looking for purpose. I'm bringing you with me. Not ashamed of you anymore. I'm going to bring you with me wherever I go. That's all I'm gonna say.
You guys begin to hear around you.
Eric draws his crossbow. Listening to these whispers.
You guys begin hearing whispers permeate the darkness around you. You see shadows begin curling up the ground. This 9-foot tall, emaciated, gray, ashen, smoky creature appears. You see the curled, fanged teeth almost in a U on the face. And its jaw just cracks, snaps as it opens its mouth. The whispers permeate around. What shall you have me do, Valen?
Be careful. Search around here on what we might be facing. There's some undead feeling around here. And I don't think they're gonna be too friendly to us. See what you can find out.
I will see. And as the shadows seemingly begin to discorporate, you see it slowly, the smoke funnel towards your... As you feel,
Valen?
Yerk, you feel a long, extended, bone-like clawed finger just gently scrape across the side of your head. The other side, its head kind of pops around your right side, its arms kind of encircling you. Yerk, your dreams have tasted well. I look forward to more time together. As the shadow disappears into the cloud of snow.
Yerk looks at Valen with this just a stunned expression. Valen?
He's
What
mine.
was that?
That is Morvain. He's my familiar.
What about my dreams?
You haven't had nightmares recently, right? That's because of Morvain. I asked him to prevent you from having the nightmares you've been seeing. And that's what he did.
Okay. We'll talk later about that.
All right. So everybody, what are you doing? You see the three others are kind of sitting around the cart. They kind of pull up a makeshift cover for themselves.
Do we also see the cave also?
No. The cave, you were told, is just outside the city. Or outside the town. Or this little...
I was like, this is entire fucking city.
Sorry,
Holy
this
shit.
this village. This two-home farming village. Well, I guess
Oh,
3 home if you can consider the storage shed and the stables an extra place.
I think I'm just gonna like briefly start walking forward, not entering the buildings, but probably like there we go.
Right?
I think I'm gonna have Theo stick with me. Theo? Close.
Ark's going to send his familiar into that building.
All right.
Abel's gonna start following Valen.
Gotcha. Yerk, Theo, you can move you where you want to go.
Yeah. Is there like a way I could climb onto a higher ground?
Not without getting on top of one of the buildings.
Is there a way for which building that would be more preferable for what I see right now?
That is for you to decide. You can see the same thing I do.
Okay. He's gonna start moving. Theo, you coming?
Right. So
Let's
as
see if there's a way to get up here.
right. So as you guys begin to move around, as the two groups separate, you lose sight of the other groups. As the wind is blowing, Ark, you send Pontiff off towards one of the buildings. Are you just sending them off alone, or are you seeing through their vision?
I'm gonna send them off alone. They'll sneak through,
All right.
see what they can see.
Go ahead, roll a stealth check. Add a +2.
Do you want to do the fox creature stats?
Yeah, if you have the fox creature stats.
I do.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
roll its stealth.
DM, would Morgoth be following York too, since he's been just following me consistently?
They chillin'.
Oh, he decided not to follow me now.
23, 18 plus 5.
23, 18 plus 5?
Yep. Yep.
Gotcha. All right. You see your fox drift off into the snow out of sight and disappear into the house. Just from this distance, you can barely see that the door is open, and there is kind of a snow berm that is permeated inside of the entrance of the house. Balin. Go ahead, roll me a d20.
$16.
Okay. As you're kind of walking up, what are you doing with Abel around this area?
I'm looking around to see if I see any like investigative work, just seeing if I see footprints, damage to any pillars, any signs of life, really.
Roll a perception check, Abel, if you want to help. You can either roll separately or roll with advantage.
Yeah, I'll help him.
A 16 and 14 plus 2.
16 and a 16? Or would that be an 18?
I'm rolling. I just rolled once.
Oh, you're rolling with advantage.
Got it. Oh, 19 plus 2. 21.
21. So as you're looking around, it's hard to pick out footprints. But your new draconic nose picks up on something. Irony. A thick smell of iron in the air. You look around and you see that what you're standing next to, you kind of open the door and just peek in, and you see that there is an interior well. It seems that there has been a kind of a shack built around it to keep it from freezing. But you open the door and it's a waft of just stale, stagnant air. That thick, irony smell just fills your nostrils. And you also see, as you open the door, as the very faint bit of light permeates, you see, rather than a natural cascade of light through the room, you see an almost like a reflex response of the shadows in the room. They don't separate from the light naturally. It's almost as if they're reflexively pulling back from the light. You see jagged, warped shadows immediately slide into the side of the room. What were jagged, warped shadows then become straight lines of a natural shadowed room.
I'm going to...
If that makes any sense to you.
Yeah. Like, the shadows are still trying to be there, but they're trying to be away from the light.
Yeah, like when you open, there's a delayed response of the actual shadow itself pulling back.
I'm going to just cast a small little flame in my hand. See better. And to see, like, what the shadows do.
As you do, as you peer in, as you ignite the fire, you see more of the shadows curl to the side of the room.
I'm gonna kind of look back at Abel. And
what
They're
you
already
see
here.
is 4 bluish-hued black creatures in each of the corners of the room. You look down towards the well as you see in the well, as the light permeates, you see a body in the hand of one of these creatures. You see the throat of this humanoid creature has been torn out as the bright eyes turn towards you as the light permeates throughout. Can I have everybody roll initiative?
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Alright. Let's go. 18.
11 plus 2, 13.
24
5.
for Yerk. 16 plus 8.
Okay, let me run that by again. Abel, what'd you get?
13.
13. Arc.
16.
16. Kane is going to roll. That's going to be an 8. Morgoth is going to roll. That's going to be a 12. Sybilla is going to roll. That is going to be a 9. Theo.
5.
5. Valen.
18.
Yerk.
24. 16 plus 8.
24. All right, cool. Now what I'm going to do is do one of these bad boys so people can't see what's going on.
It's so long.
Alrighty. So, this has not been said what's happening yet. Valen and Abel are the... Is there a little horse?
Yeah, I was wondering what that
Yeah.
was. I thought it was a bug on my screen or something. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that fucking Ed messing around?
What do you mean? Ed's not here.
Yeah, I think Ed may have D&D Beyond
Yeah.
pulled up because he's sick.
Yeah.
Get out of here. I will lock this bitch down. All right, so Valen and Abel, you're the only two that see these 5 creatures apparate in the light of your fire. But top of the initiative, Yerk. You have no clue any of this is going on. You
That is
and
fair.
Theo.
So, we were basically just trying to find a way on top of a building, so that's kind of the method right there. So,
All right, go ahead, roll a perception check. Ed is putting small things around the map.
Yeah, he is.
6 + 4.
6 + 4. You brush away some of the snow, and you do see that there's a ladder leading to the flat roof of the this like farmstead kind of storage facility building.
Did the roof look at least stable enough?
It's a flat roof. You,
And there was no holes.
I mean, it's a flat roof. You can't see it from ground level. If it was a arced
Oh,
roof,
okay. Yep,
I mean,
yep,
imagine
yep,
trying
yep.
to see the top of an
Yeah,
industrial
no, I
building.
understand. I think Yerk will just climb that up, and Yerk motions Theo to come on up. And then, like, he's not gonna go like fully over. He's just gonna look over to make sure that there's not just the roof is just isn't caved.
All right.
So does it look caved in, or
It's
at least-
covered in snow.
I mean, at least that means it's still there. Then
All right.
he climbs fully up. Then,
Alrighty.
so how much movement of that would? we
I'd
get
say
that
that's your
point?
30 feet of movement.
25.
25. With 25, you can just get to the top of the ladder on the actual roof. And you can kind of put your feet down. It seems stable where you are.
Right. Well, since I'll just use my action just to move more forward to be able to see the area a
Your
bit more.
perception check was your action. Sorry, I didn't see.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Okay.
So any
All right,
ability
so-
checks take an action. Unless it
So
is
I'm on
a
top of-
part of your move.
So I'm on top of the roof at least now. So
Yep.
I'll just be able to move a little so Theo can actually get up.
All right. So,
So-
end of your turn. Valen, you're up. Ark, you are on deck. So, Valen, as you open it, as you hear the of these creatures, as you're standing in the doorway, the light in your hand.
Yeah. I'm gonna quickly kind of like take a singular step back, kind of like get out of the ones really close to me.
Do you want to
and
take the
cast-
opportunity attacks?
Is it like a full step back? Because it's like a whoa, like a I'm scared
Oh,
step back.
as long as you're not using any movement, as long as
No,
you're
no,
just
no.
like reeling back, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, as I go, and then I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
In the
which
room.
is a- in the room.
All
'Cause
right.
They're all in the room.
And that is a 10-foot.
15. Gonna engulf it in place.
You'll be able to hit the one in the middle and the 2 in the back, as the ones in the corner are kind of, even if you lean back, it's still a cone forward.
Yeah.
But the room may catch a light. So they are going to, is that a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, Dex 14.
Dex 14. So that's one failure. I'm just going to mark these on here, which ones failed, so I can keep track.
Okay.
This one succeeded. And you said it was a 14?
14.
All right, so 2 of them fail, 1 of them succeeds, so 1 of them takes half damage. So go ahead and roll damage for that.
Alright. 14 points of fire damage.
14 points of fire damage. So I'm going to roll. I actually need to go ahead and pull up. Why is this like this? I need large icons. I need to go ahead and pull this up just for future reference. No reason.
Cha, you're funny.
All right. So let me go ahead and that's success. Is a here. So you see one of them, as soon as the fire engulfs, you hear it scream in agony. You hear wails as it shatters into ash on the back wall. You see the faint semblance of a silhouette of a humanoid figure burned into the wall. You see this one. You said it was 14 points of damage?
Correct.
See this one. Sears in agony, but survives. This one is 14.5 to 7. You see that this one in the back corner also riles back from the pain, but those two are still persistent. You see the two others in the corner of the room are eyeing you very closely as you just incinerated one of its friends.
How is a scream audible? How? Did your hear it?
What's your passive perception?
I think it was a 14. I have to double check though.
If it is,
Yeah, 14.
If anybody's passive perception is a 15 or higher, you can hear it.
Damn. Well, that sucks.
What you do see, however, is you do see a bright light shine from the faded snow in an area.
So at least I saw that.
Yeah, you saw a bright shine of light, and then it dissipated.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, Valen, what are you doing for your bonus action?
My bonus action, I'm going to... let's see. Does drawing my sword count as an action? Or bonus action?
I'd say you didn't have a weapon in your hand, so it's a free action. If you're swapping weapons, it'll be a bonus action. Like if you have a weapon in your hand and you're swapping to another, it would be a bonus action, but you're just pulling it out.
Yeah, so I want to pull the sword out and ignite it with electricity.
With electricity?
Yeah.
All right.
And kind of get like in a prepared
Stance.
Yeah.
All right. And as you do that, as you pull the sword, the mote of fire that you had in your other hand goes out, and the room begins to dim in darkness, other than just the faint light that the electricity is giving off. And you see the eyes disappear into the shadows of the room. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
The end of my turn.
Ark, you are up. Abel, you are on deck.
Ark will get in closer to whenever they come out in melee range. And he will hold an action for whenever they come out.
Gotcha. What action will you be holding?
Melee attack.
Gotcha. And you were close enough proximity. You were right next to it. You could very clearly hear that.
Yeah.
And you said what attack? Lightning strike? What?
Melee attack.
Melee attack? Gotcha. All right, so you're holding that. Abel, you were up. Morgoth is on deck, but they are there and they did not hear.
I'll see Valen pull out his weapon, so I'll go ahead and I'll reach out and pull out my rapier.
Right. So Ark, you see this as Abel reaches his hand out. You see a fissure in the air as he reaches his hand in and pulls out a rapier. You would see a silver, almost platinum and gold curl around the rapier. You would see very dark embossed leather in the handle, and you would see the blade of the rapier is a very, very dark obsidian color, and it looks as if there are veins of amethyst curled throughout. Ark, you would recognize this as obsidian. All right, so you pull your rapier out of the air.
I'll go ahead and imbue it with lightning.
All right.
I'll get near Valen, that way attack anything that gets close.
Alrighty. Okay. And just as a reference, because of your rapier, you get a critical hit on a 18 or a 19. So a natural 18 or a natural 19 is a critical hit. If you roll a natural 20, it is a double crit. So you double your damage twice, and it ignores all immunities.
Yeah.
And I put that in the notes of your weapon. You can see that on the right side. So pay attention to what you... So you're holding your action until one comes within range?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Now, DM question, because we both have lightning imbued on our blades, does it like make the glow of the room a little bit more visible?
I'd say you're just able to see these two kind of slowly, faintly reappearing, but the two that are in the inside corners, you still can't see.
Okay.
All right. Is that the end of your turn, Abel?
Yeah, that'd be it.
So Morgoth didn't hear that. It's going to be this one's turn. Valen, what is your AC?
Mine is 18.
18. That is a 19 to hit.
All right.
So you're going to take 8 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll a 1d4.
Three.
3. Go ahead and click on your strength score.
Right click.
On the big number on the bottom, go ahead, click it.
Uh-huh.
Click customize. And on... Do you see what I'm talking about?
I see the strength thing pop up. I don't see customize.
Let me
But I
actually...
see other modifier and override score.
Yes. So other modifier, go ahead and put a -3.
Okay.
So what you feel is these shadows wrap around you from the side. You barely see bits of corporeal form wrap around you as you feel energy. As soon as the shadow, the cold, dark energy touch you, you get cold. Your body racks with pain as you feel your life force physically being drained from you. So,
While this is happening, I'm in pain. I'm gonna, like, kind of tell Abel, don't let him touch you.
and you feel increasingly weaker as your strength is directly drained from your body. So if you are on a base score is 13 plus 2, so that's 15 minus 3. Yep, so 12. All right. second one is going to, you are going to see it faintly disappear as you see the shadows kind of siphon through the cracks in the walls. As you see that corner become a little brighter than what it should have been. Second one is going to make an attack on you, Valen. Again, as you are in the doorway. That is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
12 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll another d4.
Two.
To change that -3 to a -5. As you feel these shadows wrap around you even further, begin to tighten, you feel your bones creaking, your muscles straining.
I wonder, does it stack? Oh no.
So you should be at, what, a 10?
10 strength, yep.
You feel super weak. You got Abel from the rear. You see Valen become skinny Valen. All right. And that is the end of its turn. Okay. So this one is going to attempt to flee as well. It is moving out of your melee range, so if you wish to make an opportunity attack with your sword, you can.
I would love to.
All right, go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Yeah. 19 plus 2, 21.
21 will hit. Oh, I didn't see that part. Cool. Cool.
Uh, 8 points of, I guess.
So it should be your base damage and then additional lightning damage.
Yeah, so the 1d6 plus 2, I rolled a 6 plus 2, which should be 8, and then I gotta roll a 2d6 for fire.
Or for lightning. It's lightning.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why quote unquote.
All right.
Alright. Uh, 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage total.
Mm-hmm.
So as you thrust the sword into its chest as it attempts to run away, you see the lightning arc around it. The lightning doesn't seem to do as much as you'd think it would. But as it pierces, you do see it. And you see that same staining of the wall behind it where its shadow was left. As it disappears from your sight, dead.
Gonna be huffing and buffing too with
Oh
how
yeah,
much strength
you're
I
at
have.
10 strength. Yep. All right, Sybilla also doesn't hear it. Kane doesn't hear it. Theo, it is your turn. Yerk, you're on deck.
I even hear it?
Nope. Not unless you
No.
have a passive perception of 15.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I did tell you to come up the ladder.
So,
Up to you.
yeah, I guess I'll just go up the ladder.
Alrighty. Okay, you go up the ladder. All right, do you want to prepare anything? Do you want to do anything?
Kind of getting queasy, you know. So I'm probably just gonna
He's
grab
scared
a
of
garlic
heights.
clove from my.
Scared of
I'm gonna
heights.
grab a garlic clove from my bag and just like hold it tight in my hand.
Yeah.
Oh god.
All right. Gotcha. The ring of garlic cloves. You turn around, Yerk, and you see Theo is just clutching it, to his chest.
Just stay close, Theo.
All right, Yerk, you are up, top of the initiative.
Alright, since I saw in that flash, I'm gonna go investigate. Making it to that edge.
Okay. Go ahead, roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Alright. You know what? Time another.
Oh no. Oh no.
Do you want to buy one? Do you want to buy one?
I want to buy one.
You want to buy one? All right.
I want to buy one.
So let me go ahead and mark this down, buddy.
First deal with the devil.
I hate this sometimes. I am not fucking falling through the damn roof.
All right, let me go ahead and mark that. So, Yerk, you owe me a 1. So, as you go to take a step, you almost see a fragment into the future for a moment of you falling through the roof. So you kind of kick the snow and you see a good chunk of the roof cave in. And I will go ahead and put... I am just going to say... Actually, there's probably a better one that I can use for this. Sure, we'll do this. So you can see there is a hole that appears in the roof right about there. Okay, Ed. Stop that. Stop that, Ed. But you're able to just curl past it with a natural 20 as you walk to the edge. As you look over.
Is the hole noticeable now? Like.
Yes, it is very noticeable. As the snow kind of caves into the interior.
As Yerk quickly looks at Theo and just like nods. And then looks back at everyone. I think I could barely just see him. You said 20 feet of sight right now?
Yep. So I can actually go ahead and this will be your vision. You can actually, no, you can't. Not from that distance. You can just see the corner of the well, and you can see movement, but you can't discern any of it.
Okay, I just used my movement and using the action, correct?
Yep.
I've starts gonna use reaction. What's going on down there?
So you can use a free action to respond. Valen?
Shadows everywhere. Be careful.
All right, Yerk, you have your bonus action.
Yerk preps Silver into his crossbow and readies an action. Fire. Actually, not yet. Is there any visuals of the building? Like, is there a window? Is there anything?
Wooden building. The only entrance seems to be a door that's open, but you can't really tell.
Could I see the door?
Faintly. You can see the doorway. The door opens inside. Valen, you are on deck. Ark, you are after. Ed, please. Ed, please.
Bro, if you're gonna be on the computer, come play.
if you're gonna be on the computer, come D&D it up.
Let me check something if I actually have this.
Aren't shadows fun, guys?
Well, we'll see.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I saw like a shadow messing around in that card over there.
Oh my.
For now, can he take one of his bombs that he has, that the Molotov things, and take out the rag that was put with the alcohol and wrap it around the crossbow bolt?
I don't think it would fit inside your crossbow. And you would know that it's like an open interior chamber you put the bolt in.
Okay. Okay, just because then, I think I'm just gonna. God, I don't really got that much from this.
Eh,
Okay,
What are you doing?
I'm gonna just fire at you a shot in through the doorway.
Now you're gonna fire with the
Silver.
silvered arrow.
Yep,
All right. Okay. Go ahead.
just right into the doorway.
Go ahead and roll.
19 plus 12.
19 plus 12, so that's a 31. The
Yeah.
31. Thoom, poof. You see it arc through the shed. Valen, as you are reeling back from this, you drop to one knee. As you go to get up, just as you lift your head, you see an arrow pierce through the wall and go out the other end. About
Oh my god.
2.5 inches away from your face.
I look back where it came from.
All you see is
Be careful.
all you see is a flurry of snow.
I'm just gonna shout
All right.
because I know who that probably came from.
All right, Valen, it is your turn. Right as you reel back up from the bolt, skidding on the ground and out the other end, you see the darkened room around you. You see that the corporeal hands that appeared near your blade have now disappeared back in the shed.
I'm gonna use a reaction real quick. Speak to Ark and Abel. Any of you have fire?
But I have a torch. This needs to be lit.
Is that your turn?
No. I'm waiting for Ark's response. I'm shouting to both of them.
No, I don't have any spell flames. I have a torch as well.
All right. I'm going to.
Ark, you are on deck, by the way.
I'm gonna use my potion of fire breath
Oh,
All right.
and turn towards where I felt them touch me, which last I saw them,
All right.
which is a Dex 13, and it's a 30-foot range.
30-foot range.
Yep.
Okay. So as you down the potion, as fire ignites through the wall, Yerk, you see about 10 feet left of you a roaring, bright orange flame ignite as fire begins to appear, as it blows through the side of the well wall. The firelight
must've been dinner.
does ignite the area around you for a moment. And in half that moment afterwards, Valen, as you turn to look around, you see a very faint figure become corporeal in the snow behind Abel and Ark before the fire dissipates and they die down. And you do not
Alright,
see any.
then.
You do not see any in the room with you, but you do hear a of a body hitting the bottom of the well.
And then I would say for my bonus action, I'm just going to hold a flame in my hand and use it kind of as a torch.
All right, I'd say that would give you a. I'd say that give you a. With the snow, I'd say that would give you a 15-foot range. So as your bonus action, as you ignite the flame, you'll see the two shadows recorporate. just behind Abel and Ark.
And as I quickly see them, I'm like, behind you.
That is the end of your turn. Ark, you are up.
Melee attack on one next to me.
All right, and what weapon are you using?
My longsword. My only weapon.
Oh, okay.
Got them hands, bro.
9 to hit.
9 to hit. 9, you swing down, and just as you do, there's a faint flicker in the light in Valen's hand as it just becomes shadowed where the blade just right through. You see the shadow kind of discorporate and then recombine. You have your second attack.
I'll try again.
All right, go ahead.
One less.
One less. 8. You go to swing again as it through. You kind of look back at Valen as the light is flickering in his hand as the wind is blowing past,
Hold the light
almost
still,
blowing
damn
it
it.
out.
I'm trying.
You guys see the wind is beginning to. It's blowing snow up into the air. Valen, you kind of have to keep the flame close just to kind of keep it on ignited.
Yeah.
It's getting rough.
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. At this point, Valen, you hear in your head, more in the buildings. I can't touch them. They are quick. If I come near, they become corporeal. I can't get them in the immaterial. Basically saying when he's going after them, they're intentionally making themselves material, so he can't touch them.
And he's talking about these shadows.
He said they.
Yeah.
You don't know. Abel, it is your turn. Morgoth and them definitely saw the fire at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll go ahead and try to attack Shadow A.
All right. Go ahead and roll an attack roll with your rapier, I'm guessing.
Yes.
All right, go ahead, roll the hit.
$17 plus 6, 23.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a? No, not an 18. Yep. Oh, right there. You're right there. It is gonna be so cool. Okay, but yeah, that hits. So go ahead and roll your base damage. 1d8 plus 3. Hello.
I'm rolling it now.
Gotcha.
11.
11 points of damage, and go ahead and roll the 2d6 lightning.
First is 2. Second is 2, so 4.
All right. So as you slash through it, you see a massive gash appear on its chest as this blackened blood sprays the snow, and as it hits the snow, it dissipates into this same sort of ash on the ground. As the lightning arcs through its body, the lightning doesn't seem to do as much as it should. And it is still kicking. It looks very hurt, and it looks like it's having trouble keeping itself together, but it is still alive.
Well, as I remember correctly, I have the ability to make a second attack
You do.
weapon. I'll go ahead and try to finish it off.
All right, go ahead. Roll an attack roll. Actually, hold on 1 second. I'm a terrible DM, and I have committed sins against you, fine people.
Oh no!
I have to roll system shock.
Oh.
Never mind, that's a natural 20. So get fucked.
Damn.
Roll the hit. Bozo.
13 plus 6, 19.
You know what? Fucking sure. Roll your damage. I didn't want to have fun anyways.
Love you too, Zed. Love you too.
All right.
So that's gonna be a 2 for physical, a 2 for lightning, and oh my god, 2s all day. So it's 6 total.
Hold on, I'm just adjusting that real quick. All right, so you said it was 2 base damage.
Yeah, and I forgot to add the plus 3, so it would have been
5.
5 plus 2 plus 2. So 9.
So with that strike, as you pierce straight through where its heart is, you hear the as it into ash dissipating in the windy snow around.
As my bonus action, can I pull out my torch and reach out towards Valen's hand where the flame is?
I'd say because you're igniting it with somebody else's flame, I'd say sure.
Sweet. So I'll just hold out my offhand.
All right. I would say that will for ease of sake, I'm just gonna increase this by 5 feet. Just center it. Yep. All right. So as you ignite the flame, it ignites. You see the shadow next to Ark reel back from the light. That is the end of your turn. And Morgoth is going to begin making his way over. I'd say that's about 30 feet is just to the edge. That is the end of his turn. Alrighty. And do that. Surprise. York, does a 17 hit?
No.
17 does not hit. So, York, you see as the wind is blowing, as you can hear this battle ensuing, you feel shadows begin to warp around your feet. You jump back for a second as they dissipate back into the ground and the snow and darkness around you.
Shit.
This shadow with you, Ark. Combat. Let's see what he's gonna do. His first is he is going to make an attack on you, Ark. 17.
Miss.
Damn. As it reaches out and tries to claw at you, it just bounces right off your armor. You're standing there like a stone wall, unmoved. It is then going to it's gonna make an attack on Abel. Does a 23 hit Abel?
Sorry, I thought I had a second to use the bathroom. Yes, it does.
All right. So you're going, low damage. You're going to take 5 points of necrotic damage. And go
I have resistance.
to necrotic damage, so that's halved to 3. So you take 3 points of necrotic damage and go ahead and roll a 1d4.
Four.
Or reduce your strength score by 4. So go ahead and click your strength, and on other modifiers, put -4. As it misses the scratch on you arc, just standing there stoically, it then reaches its hand over and jabs its claws right into the chest of Abel. As you see his face become sunken, you see his body just begins to reduce in size. All right. What is your strength at right now, Abel?
6.
Oh, your strength is at 6?
Yeah.
All right. So it is 10 is none, 8 is 1, 6 is 2. Go ahead and give yourself 2 levels of exhaustion.
Ooh, joy.
It'll be 6, 4. That'd be 2. So go ahead, give yourself 2 levels of exhaustion. So that means you have disadvantage on ability checks, and your speed is halved. Yeah, that's a fun one, ain't it?
Yeah. Is that part of your critical system?
Nope.
Welcome to combat.
Nope.
Yeah.
That is default strength score shenanigans. When your score gets lower, your exhaustion goes up. All
Where do
right.
I add that? Yeah.
Alrighty, is that the end of your turn? Or why am I asking myself? Why am I asking myself that? Yes, it's the end of that turn. Fucking Christ, guys, it's been a while. Sybilla is gonna actually. It would be more in character if Sybilla stayed there.
Yeah, it would.
Kane is going to move just within the range of the light. And end his turn. Theo, you were up. You just heard Yerk yelp at something that seemingly tried to get him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to York, like run up to him. Is the roof still dangerous though?
Roll a dexterity saving throw to find out.
I shouldn't have said that.
I should have kept my mouth shut. Fuck.
13.
13. Just barely you were able to see the hole in the ground and dodge it just in time to get to Yerk.
Dang. And that's still out of our vision, right? Everything down there.
Yep.
I use my action to like talk to York. What's happening down there?
I mean, can I respond? I guess.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yep.
I don't know, something about shadows and something tried grabbing me under me. I don't think the building is safe. We need to get off of it.
Okay.
All right. Is that the end of your turn, Theo?
What else could I do? Like a bonus action or something?
Yeah, you bonus action cantrip. Any of your other bonus actions?
Are all cantrips bonus?
Bonus or actions, whatever you want to use them as.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I got any.
All right. So at the end of your turn, Yerk and Theo, I need you both to roll dexterity saving throws. Yes.
Yay.
Yes, Will. Oh, do you want to buy one? Oh, you can't buy one. Oh, so sad. All right. So, as you guys are talking, you guys hear a crunch as the floor below you collapses. As you fall inside the building, you both take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
God, damn it. I was trying not to do that.
And as you guys, boom, the 10 feet down, you guys look around as the light begins to permeate through the ceiling as you see the shadows of the room suck back into the corners.
Grand. Grand.
Oh no, he's gonna spawn the monster.
Also, DM, I guess. So I seen them light torches. Did I seen the creatures in the light?
Nope.
No, but I just seen them light torches.
Yep.
I know they're shadows, so.
Give me 1 second.
It's concerning how you're taking this long. A little concerning.
No, it's just this is being obnoxious to work with.
Okay.
Just blaming it on Ed.
Sorry. It was... Don't get me wrong, I like this virtual tabletop. It's just kind of annoying to work with sometimes. All right, end of Theo's turn. Yerk, you are up on... It is your turn. Valen, you are on deck. As you boom into the room as the snow and wind flows throughout, the dust and the snow begins to settle inside.
And I don't see anything. I just saw the shadows moving back.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there's a light coming down now, right? Or is it just completely converse?
A very, very
Yeah,
faint, basically just where you guys fell. Everything else is pretty much pitch black in here.
Free agent to Theo. Torch, Theo. As Yerk pulls out his torch and lights it.
And neither of you guys have dark vision, do you?
No, you don't.
Okay. So, just for reference, if you do not have dark vision, if you're making attacks in the dark, it's a disadvantage. But you're going to use your bonus action to light your torch up?
Yep.
Okay. And that is going to give you a 15-foot light. So, as this happens, as you ignite your torch, you see two appear right next to you as they are going to attack. Well, B is going to attack Yerk with his held action.
Yeah.
10
No.
slashes at you and it misses. All right, you have the rest of your turn. You have movement.
I still have my action too.
Or yes, action.
Because I used. Yep.
Yep.
But I can't hold the. I can't shoot the crossbow and also use the torch at the same time, can I?
You can try to one hand. It'll be a disadvantage. This is a big fucking crossbow.
I'll one-hand it.
Yo, one hand it. Okay.
I'll one-hand it.
Okay, go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
2 1s.
If that happens, I swear. Oh my, it's 2. Okay. Okay, I rolled it.
Yep.
It's 2 natural 20s.
Okay, well that's a natural 1, so congratulations.
Oh.
I told you.
So
Fuck.
you're shooting it with a silvered arrow, right?
Yes.
Go ahead, roll me a percentile die.
Oh, at least I got that out of the way, but I wonder how this is gonna go now. 85?
All right. So as you go up, you go to shoot at it. But as you do, you feel the tip of your crossbow hit one of the crates as you fire, as you hear a on the inside, and it doesn't fire.
The crossbow doesn't fire.
Nope. And you heard a crunching sound from the inside.
You said there wasn't any misfire possibility on that crossbow.
Yep.
Huh. Okay. That sucks, first off.
Let me go mark down that you no longer owe me a natural 1.
I sense... Does it look like I cannot fire it anymore?
You don't know, you'd have to open it.
Bet I can't because I'm using an attack right now. I'm gonna have to swipe with my talon.
All right. Which hand are you dropping your crossbow or dropping the torch? Because you got crossbow in one hand, torch in the other.
Yeah, damn. Gosh, damn it. I'll drop the crossbow.
You drop the crossbow. All right. Okay,
That's-
and go ahead and slash at it. Go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Oh, gosh. All right.
Jay-Z, your smile that whole time.
9.
9. You go to slash at it and it just moves back. And that is the end of your turn unless you want to move out of range.
Too hard. No, he's gonna have to just take what comes to him now.
All right, end of your turn. Valen, you're up.
I'm going to reply to Morvain.
Say that'd be a free action.
Okay. And I'm gonna just tell him, get to me. Attack what you can. Keep your distance from the light if needed.
I'll try.
And then I'm going to resheath my sword.
Okay.
This is not doing anything. As my action, if you're going to classify it as an action.
Say, since you're not necessarily swapping it out, I'd say it'd be a free action.
Okay. I'm going to firebolt Shadow D.
Shadow D. Okay. As an action with a cantrip.
Yeah. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
+13 +6.
That'll hit.
19.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Uh, 9 points of fire damage.
All right. So as it boom, You do see it chars the skin, but it doesn't do as much as you'd think it should. You see it solidifies some of the smoke around it, but it doesn't seem to aid in further damage. It still did some damage, not as much as you wanted it to.
How am I looking at it as it's being in the light right now?
How are you looking at it?
Well, like, as I'm looking at it, how do I notice its body language?
Very amorphous in movement, very stringy and like spindly, very lanky, very primal. Oddly enough, similar to how Morvain moves.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast for my bonus prestidigitation to send out like a really loud message to the team.
Can't use two cantrips in the same turn.
Okay.
You can
Well, then in that
use
case-
a leveled spell and a cantrip, not two of either.
Okay. Then for
You just shout?
my yeah. No, I don't think that'll do much with the weather.
Yeah.
I'm going to then just, instead of having one flame, make the flame even brighter by using my second hand
All right.
and trying to move in a position to like where Abel and Ark are kind of like blocking me.
Gotcha. So more like move down here.
Yeah.
Okay. And at this point, you can barely see Kane and Morgoth. Just in the exterior of the wind and the snow.
Okay.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Ark, you're up, buddy. Let's go.
Melee attack to the one next to me.
Sounds good. Go ahead, roll for it.
21 to hit this time.
Hell yeah, that'll hit.
Alrighty. There it is. Since I hit with a melee attack, I'm going to Divine Smite him.
Ooh, let's go. What level?
I'm going to spend a 3rd level spell slot.
So that's 2d8, 3d8.
It should be 4d8. Yeah, because it's 2 levels above first. So it'd be 2. Yeah, so it'd be 4d8.
plus 1 because it's undead.
So 5d8 radiant damage.
Yep. Let me actually go to here. I'm 90% sure that is. Let's read it. Yeah. Fuck smite. Yeah, 2d8 at first level, 3d8, 4d8 plus 1d8 against undead or fiend. So you have 5d8 on top of your 1d10. So roll the 1d10 plus 2 first. That's all right.
34 damage in total.
34 damage in total. God damn. So, you guys see this as Ark slams down with the sword. As it's coming down, you see it ignite in this bright pinkish flame. And as this ignites for the first time since you've used Divine Smite,
Oh, great. That's great.
you hear this faint bit of music as time almost slows as you straight through this creature. As the sword slivers through, you see, rather than just getting cut in half, you see as if its skin is peeled back over itself as this shadow is ripped and sheathed inside out as it into dust. And as the fire dissipates from the divine smite, you have killed the creature. All right, you have your movement and the second attack. Abel, you have no idea what that was out. You just saw him turn a shadow inside out. Didn't know that was possible.
And like somehow the skeletal face just has a face of like dread.
Just oh no.
That got me so bad.
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay. Are they on the roof there or?
Nope, not anymore.
No.
Okay, is there? Ark will move up to here. Is there any like windows and such that he can see into it, or it's like a?
It's fully enclosed. The only entrances are the the one door on the west side, but you don't know that's there.
What's the wall made out of?
Wood.
Second attack action at the wall.
Fair
Like,
enough.
did my flame, if it's made out of wood, did my fire breath burn half of it?
It seared up the side of it, but it is also super
Okay.
chilled and snow covered.
Tweaked a little bit, so he'll
He'll
focus a little bit more on the weaker side. Yeah.
A little weaker.
Yeah.
Whole building collapses.
23 to hit the wall.
Okay, go ahead, roll damage.
9 damage against the wall.
9. Boom! You smack at it with your longsword as you gouge 2 or 3 of these boards out. It's about a yay-sized hole.
Okay, but I can see into it.
Yeah, but you can see into it, and you can see a shadow immediately rip its head to the side as it's going to make an opportunity attack against you.
Ah.
I assume a 16 doesn't hit.
Nope, that misses.
All right, it swings its arms rapidly at you, and you just kind of back up a bit. All right, end of your turn. Abel, you are up.
Well, let's see here. I can't hear the commotion of what's going on inside that place, can I?
Nope. But you did see Ark run over that way.
I kind of motion the Valen, be like, hey, we should probably go follow him and see what's going on. I'll just start. Walk right between him and Ark.
All right. Do you want to help break down the wall more, or are you just taking Sheath behind him?
Kind of sheath behind him, just kind of protecting Valen.
Fair enough. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yep, for now.
Okay. C is going to wrap around and is going to attack Theo. Does a 13 hit you, Theo?
And he'd be right back.
Not Ark.
He's away right now.
Gotcha. You'll have to remind me to come back to that one. So, what is going to happen next is Yerk. Go ahead and roll a competing strength check.
Okay, let's just see this. At least I don't have to have you change my fucking luck this time. 19 plus 2. 21.
All right. Go ahead and roll another one.
+17 plus 2. 19?
19.
Johnny's back as well.
Okay, go ahead, roll another one.
Fucking. Oh my fucking crimey! Alright, come on. Come on, bros. 16 plus 2, 70, 18?
18.
Yerk, what's happening?
Go ahead, roll another one.
Oh my god.
Come on, just stay with me. Oh, I knew it was gonna run out eventually. 2 plus 2, 4.
4. So we'll go back to Theo real quick, as it's going to make 2 attacks on Theo. Does a 13 hit, Theo?
My AC is 16, so I don't think so.
misses. Does a natural 20 hit?
Probably.
All right. So let's say that is 4d6 plus 2. You take 17 points of necrotic damage.
Wow.
And go ahead and roll 2d4.
Oop. 6.
Go ahead, reduce your strength score by 6.
Other modifier.
Yep, other modifier, and do minus 6. So you're at 6.
I don't think it worked.
Yeah, it did. It did. You're at 6 for your strength now.
Oh, I thought it was -2 for a second.
No. So go ahead, give yourself 2 points of exhaustion. That would be
Can I do that?
under conditions. You'll scroll to the bottom. So currently, Abel and Theo both have disadvantage on ability checks, and their speed is halved. And you're remembering that, Abel, correct?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Did you add it, Theo?
Yeah, just 2.
All right. So, as this one jumps out and slashes at Theo, it gets a good hook right under the rib cage as the claws bury in under your chest, Theo, as this necrotic energy writhes throughout your body. Searing pain fills you as you feel your strength wane. Yerk, you see these shadows coming into the light, becoming corporeal and piling on top of you, and you see them grabbing for one thing: the torch in your hand. As they're grabbing and writhing, you're dodging most of them, but the last one reaches and you feel its hand
Fuck.
as the light inside goes out, as each and every single one of these disappear from sight. As 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are going to make attacks towards you.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I'll count it up. 22,
Yeah.
17,
No.
natural 20,
Yikes.
and the last one, 17.
Nope.
So 2 are going to hit. The first one is going to be for 12 points of necrotic damage. And go ahead, reduce your strength by 1d4.
So 3. Oh, I remove 3.
Yep. So what's your strength at?
15.
Oh, damn. Damn, you have a fucking 18 strength? God damn. Beefy yerk there. God damn.
No, it's 15 plus 2. It's 17.
but you subtracted 3.
Oh, yeah. Well, now I am.
Oh, gotcha. I thought that was after. I was like, God damn, I didn't realize Yerk was
no,
built like that.
no. Not right
Fuck.
now is what up? Oops. Oh, just better.
Oh.
12. Yeah, back now
12?
down to 12.
So you're not below 10. All right. And the natural 20 is going to be
Oh, how much was the damage on the other one?
12 points of necrotic damage. And the second one is going to be 22 points of necrotic damage.
Just ouch.
And go ahead, roll 2d4.
I can just here.
I love these things so much.
Oh well, that's gonna be a problem. So we got a 4 and a 3.
Oh, 7? So go ahead and add 7 to 3. So you're at negative 10 now for your strength.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh. Hold up. Oh gosh, multitasking.
He's literally shriveling up into bare bones.
Whatever's allowed.
Okay. Did you,
Remember,
I-
7.
Yep, so it'll be a negative 10 on your strength. In total. So a negative 10 put for other modifier.
So I'm at 8 now. Minus 1. Is that right?
No, you're at a total of minus 10, not minus 7.
Okay. Hold on. Up, I can press that. Minus 10.
Did you put it in?
Yeah, I think it's.
Okay.
You want to take a look at that? I
Yep.
mean, it's kind of.
Yeah, so you're at 5, so go ahead and give yourself 2 levels of exhaustion,
That was exhaustion, and then
Which is
I gotta
half
do,
your-
like.
which is half your movement speed and disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah. Oh. All right, I gotta do. I'm calculating. Do that, and then I gotta do my health. So
No,
keep going.
nope, you're good. Just double checking. So that would be 8. That'd be 6. That would be 4. That'd be 2. All right, sounds good. All right, so that is the end of their turn. So it is Morgoth's turn. Morgoth is then going to close the distance. What's going on? He says to Valen.
Shadows are everywhere. They hate the light.
All right.
If they touch you, they're going to drain your strength.
You hear a screech from inside the building.
Okay. He's going to pull out his Celestial Tongue battle axe and ignite it in radiant energy.
Nice.
And that is going to be his turn. Next up, Yerk, you are going to get attacked again. First one's 8.
Nope.
Second one is a 11.
Nope.
So you feel the shadows encroaching around you. It's becoming harder to move. Your strength is waning. Your blood is pumping this black coarseness through your veins. Sybilla, that ain't her problem. Kane is then going to break the distance. And he is going to Let's see. He is going to whip out his saw cleaver and try to bust open the wall. 17 plus 4, so that's a 21. And an 8 plus 4 is a 12. And we'll go ahead and roll damage on that. $15 points of damage. You see this massive cleaver-like saw boom straight through the wall above you, Yerk, as snow poof into the room. So there's a hole here and a hole here now. One in front of Ark and one in front of Kane. And Theo, you were up. Yerk, you were on deck.
Last thing you heard from me, Theo, is saying about a torch before all this went down.
And
Up to you
then
how you wanna go
everything's
with that.
dark. So Theo and Yerk, you are basically blind at this point.
That's why we can't see anything.
Yep.
All on you, whatever you want to do.
First of all, we took a lot of damage, so saying here in my bonus actions that I can do mass healing word. I don't know about that.
You can as an action.
Okay, the range is 60 feet, so it's gonna get like everyone outside too.
Is it within sight?
It doesn't say.
I will check for you. So, let's see. And that is a 4th level.
3rd level.
3rd level, mass healing word. Up to 6 creatures of choice that you can see within range. You cannot see anybody right now.
Not even Yerk.
You see shadows moving around the room, currently ripping Yerk apart. But you can't make him out. It's pitch black.
Sweet. Okay. I guess I'll pull out my torch then for the bonus action.
All right. So as you light in place, what you are going to see is all of these shadows immediately appear in the corporeal space, and they all look directly at you, Theo. And Ark, at this point, through the hole, you can see the room beginning to light up with torchlight as you see a bunch of these creatures in this place. All right, now you can see them. What are you doing as action?
Dang.
I believe in you, Theo. I believe in you.
I don't have anything that does like area damage. Or do I? Nothing that can kill the shadow demons.
Well, you don't have any area of effect, but you do have damage spells. Specifically, you've got like Sacred Flame as a cantrip, you've got Guiding Bolt, you've got Spiritual Weapon. Or I guess spiritual weapon's a bonus action. So you have guiding bolt and sacred flame that you could use as an action.
I'll do guiding bolt at the dude next to me, the closest one.
Which one? There's a
I think
lot.
G.
G. All right. You are within melee range, so it will be a disadvantage. Unless you wanted to go for like C, because you have just enough range where you're not within melee, you wouldn't get the disadvantage on it.
Yeah, I'll do C then.
Okay, go ahead, roll to attack, or is that a, Yep, go ahead, roll to attack.
17.
Sure enough, that'll hit. Go ahead, roll for damage.
12 total.
12. So just like the gif of the blinding light and the baby evaporating into the air,
Oh my god.
you see Theo reach his hand out as you see a bright shine of light. And by the time the light is gone, you hear a boom as you see a baked in silhouette of a creature on the wall, of the ash just stained on the wall. You waved your hand and it went goodbye. It seems that the radiant damage did a ton. More so than you thought it would.
I see.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Yerk, you were up. Valen, you were on deck. Ark, you were after Valen.
As Yerk is clutching his frickin' stomach at this point and breathing heavy. Theo, you gotta get out here. There's a lot of them. They're almost out here, but I don't know if they're gonna reach in time. Oh gosh. Oh. Yeah, can Yerk seize the crossbow?
You can see the crossbow on the ground, yeah.
Is it action to pick up?
You don't have anything in your hands, I'll say it'll be a bonus action.
I will do that.
All right.
Can I check what's wrong with it and try fixing it?
That'll be an action.
I'll go for it.
So, as you open it up, as you pull the side latch, you see molten silver coating the inside of the container, and you do not see the bolt portion of the crossbow bolt. You just see hardened liquid silver coating the inside and no wood to be seen.
Does it look like it could take another bolt in there or not?
Try. Who knows what'll happen? The words resonating in your head, maybe you should have bought two.
I hear it in my head. Just like... Why don't they listen to Valen sometimes?
What? That's crazy.
He's gonna try something then, but he's gonna action surge.
All right, you're gonna action surge. All right.
He's gonna take the necklace off.
All right.
And wrap it around his talon.
Okay.
I was like, don't know if you hear me. Just a little bit to help would be nice. But, okay. Yeah, and then Yerk just swipes with their talon.
Roll a D100.
Uh, 21.
21. Okay. So as you say these words, as you go and you punch at this which creature?
The one that's a shadow.
One that says shadow. Okay, roll an attack roll.
$11 plus. Wait, hold up.
It'll say on your claw
nope,
attack.
No, nope, just 11. No, it's just 11.
Plus 0.
Yep. Plus
So,
0. Yeah, it's because my strength got drained.
yeah. An 11. You go and slash at it, and you just barely miss. You going for a second? Got one more attack if you want it.
Well, I still have the crossbow in hand because
You do, but you've got the... You're slashing with the other hand.
yeah. I'll try again.
All right, go ahead, roll to hit.
You know, it's been nice knowing you all. 1.
Natural 1. You go and swipe at it, and although you don't hit, you do see a faint glow from the amulet wrapped around your hand. Seems that if you did hit, it would have done a little more. At the end of your turn,
That's all I can.
Valen, you are up. Ark, you are on deck. Abel, you are after that.
I am going to summon my fire elemental.
Okay. You are using Summon Elemental to do that,
Yep,
and you have its stat block.
I do.
Read me the description of that again. It's been a while.
Yeah, it says, so you call forth an elemental spirit. It manifests its an unoccupied space that you can see within range and uses its elemental spirit stat block. You cast a spell, choose an element, air, earth, fire, or water. Creature reassembles a bipedal form. Breathe the chosen element, which determines certain details in the stat block. The creature disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends. The creature is an ally to you.
Do you use a bonus action to
Uh,
command it, or does it act on its own?
The creature shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours.
So,
It obeys your verbal commands.
How-
No action required by you.
how much HP does it have?
50 plus 10 for each spell above level 4. So 50
50? Cool.
plus, yeah.
And the range of it? I guess I should ask, where are you wanting to summon it?
Probably close to the wall, as close to the wall as possible, where Kane opened, if that's a bigger one.
You got Ark and Kane see a fire elemental just erupt in the space in between you all. It immediately gets really hot. And at
All right.
that point, I'd say this extends to that is covered in light. All right.
Nice.
And bonus action.
And then I think I'm gonna do my, so on Kane's side, is the hole like big enough to like fit through, or?
Elementals are amorphous forms, so they can fit anywhere bigger than 1 square foot of space.
No, yeah, no, but for like Valen.
Oh,
When I see
you
the
would
hole.
have to continue to break through it.
Okay. How big is that hole? Okay. So enough to kind of see into.
Yeah, you could definitely get like your
All right.
torso into it.
Okay.
Could just go to the door.
I could, but you guys are in some dire help, so I'm gonna move.
Also, they don't know where the door is yet.
Yeah, you technically
Yeah, I'm
don't
gonna
know.
move to this side.
All right.
And try to look through the hole.
Okay. You see a bunch of fuckery.
Yeah.
You see you're basically getting torn apart limb for limb.
All right.
You do see the crossbow in his hand. Side is open, covered in silver.
Lovely. And in that case, I'm going to cast Firebolt at, I guess, the closest one I can see, which is H.
H you can't see. The hole is right in front of Kane, so you'd have to curl like
okay.
around the corner. You'd have to get within that space.
Okay.
So I'd say the closest
Can I
one
see?
is Shadow. This one right here.
Okay, I'll take a shot at that one then.
All right, go ahead, roll the hit.
— 16.
16 hits. Go ahead, roll for damage.
— 13 points of fire damage.
Boom! Right into it. Does quite a bit of damage. It is looking hurt. Not as much damage as it could have.
All right.
All right.
And I'm going to end my turn there.
All right. So your elemental now takes its turn. Action, bonus action, movement.
My elemental is going to squeeze into here.
All right. As it through the window, Yerk, you see a ball of flames right above you. As the snow immediately begins to melt around.
Oh, thank goodness.
And then I'm going to do my multi-attack.
All right.
The spirit makes a number of slam attacks equal to half the spell's level. Okay.
So
two?
2. Yep.
Equals your spell attack's modifier. Modifier is 3. So, alright, 1d10 plus 4 to hit.
That's damage. The hit should be 1d20 plus. It should say like to hit plus a number.
Yeah, it says the hit 1d10 plus 4 plus the spell's level.
Let me take.
Bonuses equal your spell attack modifier. Reach 5 foot. Hit 1d10 plus 4 plus the spell's level of bludgeoning.
Oh, melee attack roll bonus equals your spell attack modifier. So your spell attack modifier is +6, so it's a +6 to hit. So d20 +6.
Okay. And then I think he's gonna attack for a multi-attack. Probably F and Shadow, because that's within 5 feet.
All right.
Yeah.
And on a hit, it'll be 1d10 plus 4 plus the spell's level, so that would be 1d10 plus 8.
Yeah.
So 1d20 plus 6. First one, Shadow.
8, 9. 21.
21 will hit the first one. And go ahead and roll the attack for the second one.
Alright. 16.
16 will hit. So go ahead, roll 1d10 plus 8. The first one.
12 points of fire, or bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. And does it take extra fire damage because of that? Most level bludgeoning. Earth only. Oh, bludgeoning is earth only. Cold is water only. Lightning is air only. And fire is fire damage.
Okay. So then fire damage, yeah.
Yep, fire damage. So that was 12. in total?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So immediately as this fire ignites this first shadow, it dissipates into a stain on the ground of ash. And as this is happening, Valen, as you're watching this, the stains that it is leaving in the ground of the ashen soot seems very familiar to the livestock pens and the farming plots. A very similar coloration to the stained, ashy ground. You can presume there were a lot more here before.
Yeah.
All right, and the damage on the second one?
I rolled a 9.
9, so
13.
13, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 13 points of fire damage.
Gotcha. So hits the second one, slams it up into the corner, sears in pain. It's looking pretty hurt, which actually, nope. Okay, it's looking pretty hurt. Didn't do as much as it could have. All right, is that the end of yours?
That is the end of his turn.
All right, Ark, you are up.
Can he see F?
Yes, you can.
He's going to do a chaos bolt at him.
All right. And that is what level are you casting it?
First level.
First level. And
11 to hit.
and what damage type are you choosing?
I have to.
Oh, you have to
choose it
roll a d8.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have to roll 2d8. If it hits.
But it's 11. 11 misses. 11 does miss.
Okay.
As you round the corner, the bright light kind of hurts your eyes a bit compared to the darkness outside as it fires as it onto the wall. So I'll have a bonus action.
Is it more open in there? Can he go through the hole, or is it still just like the...
At this point, you can kind of just push your way through.
Okay. Yeah, he'll push his way through then, bringing the melee range of F and using his second attack.
That takes up your whole action to cast that first level. So
Okay.
spells take up a full action. Your weapon attacks are what take up those 2 attacks per action. But you do have 2 weapon fighting, which you can make attack with your short, or with your long sword, but you won't get to add the bonus to the damage. So it'll just be the dice roll if you hit. You can do that for a bonus action if you want.
No, bonus action, I'll do a... Next time. No, I'll just go ahead and end my turn there.
You don't want to try the melee attack as a bonus action?
No.
All right. Okay. Abel, you were up. Shadows are on deck.
So is Ark blocking that hole right now on the way in?
Yeah. I mean, you could try pushing through the... I mean, you could make the hole bigger.
Honestly, now that I see Valen doing it, I'm gonna go ahead and summon an elemental as well.
Let's
Oh boy.
fucking go.
I'll summon a fire elemental. And do I have line of sight into the room, or he's just like blocking my view?
Yeah, you can see in the room.
I'm gonna go ahead and summon it right behind the Shadow D.
Shadow D. All right. And
boy.
both of those are concentration. So I'm going to mark those because I didn't. All righty. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right.
Uh-oh.
I clicked the wrong thing.
Ruh-roh Raggy.
Ruh-roh Raggy. I hope that didn't just absolutely break that. Okay, it didn't. It didn't. Thank God. I accidentally exited out of the DM side of things on the other screen. I was like, I don't know if this just broke it. Okay, so you summon a elemental in the back of the room. All right.
That room is very bright.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
And hot.
At this point,
Yeah.
this would be right about there. Yeah, it is. Yerk and Theo are kind of cooking right now
Oh, it's fine. It was pretty cold.
with the heat. I mean, yeah, it is like 20 degrees outside, maybe less. All right, anything else, Abel?
Other than that, just kind of. Can I move from here still?
Yeah.
I'll probably just.
You have 15 feet of
meet
movement.
it by. So that'd be like right about here-ish,
Yep.
close to them.
Yep.
Yep. I'll just meet up with Kane and Valen nearby.
All right.
That'll be it.
And your fire elemental is going to make it its attacks.
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead and try to do a slam attack against D.
Also, Valen, while I'm thinking about it, you have the modern version of Summon Elemental. Would you be able to swap that with the Legacy version real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, Abel, if you're going to make the attacks, it is going to be a +7 to hit for the 2 slam attacks.
The 12 hit.
12 does hit. And your second attack? Roll the to hits first, and then we roll damage.
Yep. 12 again.
12 again. Nice. All right, go ahead and roll 2d10 plus 16.
It's a 2d10 plus 16.
Yes, sir.
Oh. $19?
19 in total.
19 total, yep.
So that is... And that is more than half. Oh, nope. It's still up. So, boom, boom. The fire elemental slams down. It sears in pain. The room gets hotter, but it's still kicking. That's the end of your turn, which means it is Shadow's turns. Let's see. So,
A question real quick, DM. The elementals have dark vision. Is there any more shadows in this room?
not that they can see, and you would have no way of communicating that.
Yeah.
Does a 20 hit, Valen?
Me or the elemental?
You.
I mean, either way it hit, but
You.
yeah.
All right. Take 13 points of necrotic damage and subtract 1d4
Alright.
from your strength.
Okay. Thank God. That was a 1 on that one.
A 1.
At -6.
So you're down to 9.
That's what, 1 exhaustion?
No. First exhaustion happens
Oh.
at 8.
Oh, okay.
Yep. First exhaustion is at 8. Second exhaustion is at 6. Third exhaustion is at 4. Fourth exhaustion is at 2. 5th exhaustion is at 1, and then 6th exhaustion
dead.
is death. All right.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Yeah.
You need to beat a 13.
Right on the money. A 9 + 4.
9 + 4, 13. So meets it, beats it. All right. It's gonna make a second attack on you.
Okay.
And you see this as the arms are crushing through the wall, grabbing at you. 13 hit you?
No.
13 does not hit you. So as the first one catches you off guard, as the arm breaks through the wood and stabs right in your side, the second one you're able to dodge just out of the way. E is going to fuck up Yerk some more because it's having a good time.
Yeah, oh, I bet he's enjoying it.
17.
No. Actually, there's actually, hold up. Yes, no. Still no.
And a 16.
No.
So as it's trying to launch itself at you, you're keeping your arms up, trying to shove it off
Yeah,
As it's-
blocking with the bracers.
as it's on top of you. Theo, this one's gonna try to eat you booty crack. So get ready.
No thanks.
Natural 20. Oh, I'm rolling good tonight.
Oh my God.
Natural 20, buddy. I am sorry.
Ah, get off! Get off!
For 12 points of, or sorry, 14 points of necrotic damage to you, Theo. And go ahead and reduce your strength by 2d4.
Yeah, it's only 2.
So you were down to 4 strength, which means you go up to level 3 exhaustion. So level 3 exhaustion, you have disadvantage on all attack rolls and saving throws. Your speed is halved and disadvantage on ability checks. You guys see Theo shriveling in this room. All right.
I'm gonna do a free action, if I may, and be like, Theo, if you're familiar, can help.
All right. Okay. F is going to make 1 attack on you, Arc, and 1 attack on the Flame Elemental. It's going to be the Flame Elemental first. That's a 14 for your Flame Elemental, Valen.
14.
Yep.
Misses.
All right. And on Arc, that's a fucking 8. Does an 8 hit your AC, Arc? Please? Can I hit you at all today? I would love to. All right. D is going to make 2 attacks towards your elemental Abel. That is a 22 and a 21.
Buffalo sip.
Both of those hit. So that is going to be a... So that is going to be 16 points of necrotic damage. And its strength is going to be reduced by 5. So by 5. So it has a 5 strength.
That puts it down to now 12.
What'd you say?
You said it brings it down by 5, right? Straight.
Yeah, so you're at a 5 strength total for your flame elemental. which doesn't really change anything.
Yeah, they can't get exhausted.
Well, they can get exhausted, but it's more about it fucking. Oh no, it can't. It can't get exhausted, so it's just less.
No, it's an immunity.
It's just less strong and it's just fire damage. Cool. That is the end of its turn. Morgoth is going to. Yeah. Fuck it. He's gonna try to blow through the wall. And with a 17
As a fallen
strength, he
angel
just
should.
boom straight through the wall. You see the whole wall cave in to the side of you. And he is gonna make an attack on H. He's gonna make 2 attacks with his Celestial Tongue Battle Axe, which is a 19 plus 7, so that's a 26 and a 23. And this is a holy weapon, so it's going to be 6 plus 5, so that's 11 plus 14, so that is 25, doubled to 50. So he runs in the room and boom, just immediately smites this fucking shadow out of existence. As you see, 2 halves are seared into the ground as ash.
God.
Sybilla ain't having none of that.
God.
Kane is going to use 30 feet to come in here. And he is going to... Sorry, I'm having to play multiple characters all at the same time. He is going to use... Six. The right effects last infinite. Hold on, it's been a while since I've looked at his character sheet. You learn strikes. It was a bonus action. You can activate any right with one weapon you're holding. The effect lasts a short or long rest. When you activate the right, you take necrotic damage equal to 1 roll of your Hemocraft die. This damage can't be used in any way. So his Hemocraft dice is... I'm trying to find where his Hemocraft dice is. Radiant. I believe that is a D6. If I am remembering correctly. Yeah, it's a 1d6. So he is going to take 5 points of necrotic damage, and he is going to ignite his saw cleaver in radiant energy, and he is going to make 2 attacks on E. First one is going to be a fucking 7, and the next one is going to be a 16, which the 16 hits. So that is 9 plus a d6 is 3, so that is 9 points of damage plus 3 doubled, so that's 6. It's 15 points. 15 points, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll, and that is a fail, so that one gets deleted. Kane runs in, slashes his arm across the saw blade of his cleaver. You see it ignite in bright holy light as he comes and slashes down, and from shoulder to hip slices this creature in half as it shears to the ground, staining the snow. Theo, it is your turn. You're rough.
Do you know if healing word and mass healing word can be used on myself too?
That includes everyone you can see, and you can see yourself. So yeah.
Okay, that was my thinking. So how big are these like 7 holes in the wall now?
You can see everybody but Abel.
Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Perfect.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And you're casting mass healing word at what level?
Level 4, and it's a bonus action.
Ooh, nice. I actually need to double check something. Yep. So as a bonus action, you're casting it at 4th level, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so go ahead, roll 3d4 plus 3.
It's like it's 13.
So everybody but Abel gets to regain 13 hit points.
Wow, I feel so great.
A
Well,
little better.
Just a little bit. Just a little.
All right, and your action. Always hit him with a frying pan.
Or stab him with a knife.
That is true. Yeah, G. I think G.
G. All right.
Gonna whack him with my frying pan.
Frying pan. Okay, go ahead, roll the hit. Wait, is that a 1d6 minus 2? That's great. A 19 to hit. Yeah, 19 will hit. Roll for damage.
Why is the damage on that so garbage?
It's because it's your strength. you have a 4 strength right now.
Yeah, 2.
Okay, 2, which is halved to 1. You guys see Theo pull out his frying pan and slam him right in the big toe, and you hear a yelp from the creature as his big toe just smashes flat with a cast iron skillet.
Oh gosh. Jeez.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
I guess I'll try to back up somewhere. I don't know, I'm kind of cornered here.
And you are also prone. You and Yerk are both prone.
Whoa, I didn't know I was prone.
You actually, Yerk isn't. You stood up. Theo's still on the ground. You can stand up if you want.
Yeah, I'll stand up.
Very weakly, shakily standing up with a 4 strength. Oh wait, was that attack made at disadvantage? Not to take the 1 point of damage away from you.
No, I don't think it was.
Go ahead and roll one more time. I'm sure you'll hit, but I gotta double check.
Yeah, 6 will hit, right?
Okay, he gets that 1 hit point back.
He faked
His
it
toe
to
his
just
toe
make him feel better.
Yeah, exactly. All right. And at the end of Theo's turn, Yerk, you are up.
If switching weapons is a bonus action or action.
If you have one in your hand, which you do. So
Yep.
it'll be a bonus
That was an
action.
action.
It'll be a bonus action. Reaction to stow, reaction to pull, bonus action to swap.
Yeah, I'll switch to my longbow then.
All right.
And then looks at G.
All right.
Nice.
Thank you all. As I take the shot.
All right, go ahead, roll the hit.
14.
14. 14 does hit.
Thank goodness. Something actually going on right.
About time you got in the fight.
It's been a while. Ed, stop placing loot boxes.
Uh,
Right, let me roll this. 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage as the bow, boom, as it boom, into its chest. It just grabs it, snaps it. It hurt it, not a lot.
Right, and Eric is gonna do it again.
All right.
And then this time, still clutching the amulet in my hand while pulling back. Just one more time, Rose.
All right. I know that face. I know that face right there.
So what happened?
Oh, what'd you roll?
1.
You want to buy a natural 20?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Something cool may happen. You can borrow one. It's right there. It's why the rule's there. No point in having a rule if you don't use it.
You know what? Because I don't know the condition of this the portal crossbow, if it's even salvageable. The longbow is my only thing. If that breaks, fine.
Fine. It is up to you, buddy.
I'm running out of items to use.
So are you gonna borrow it?
I'll borrow it.
Yeah, let's go. You're okay. So, with a natural 20, as you fire the arrow, you guys see this as the arrow flies through the air towards G. You see what almost looks to be like crystalline energy appear around it. You see what almost looks like a serpent-like crystalline creature circling around the arrow as you see it blink out of existence. And in the next second, you see an ignite of pale white bluish fire ignite under this creature, and it disappears. You see a
As I look
stain
up-
on the ground.
As I look down an amulet. Thank you, Rose.
All right, end of your turn. Balin,
Yep.
you are up. No idea what that was, but it looked pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna move.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I move through here about. Is this like the little wall?
Yeah.
Is that like?
Yeah, they're like little.
Super high, or is it like?
They're about, I'd say 4.5 foot tall. They're like stable walls, in between like the actual
Okay.
stables. If you've ever seen those.
Yeah.
You live in Texas. Yeah,
I live in
yeah.
Texas.
You've seen them,
Yeah.
country boy.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna move right here, and I'm going to. Let's see. I'm gonna use my bonus action to firebolt at D.
At D. All right, go ahead and roll the hit. RQ are on deck.
16.
16 does hit.
Is 8 points of fire damage.
8 points of fire damage. Hits it in the back of the head. It looks very, very hurt, but it is still standing.
All right, I'm gonna use my regular action to fire at it again.
With
Firebolt.
can't cantrip 2 times in the same turn.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Oh my gosh.
Boo.
Let me see something. Let me see something. How wide is? Yep.
You remember how you said you're gonna you said like we should like protect Theo with that? I think I'll.
No,
yeah.
hey. Let Valen do Valen's thing. Let Valen do Valen's thing. All right.
Okay, what are
Wait,
you what are you casting,
on.
buddy?
I'm trying to get 15-foot radius with the cone, so I'm trying to move close enough to get 15 feet. To try to hit both shadows.
Both shadows will probably. You'd have to get right on top of Theo,
But that's what I'm gonna do.
and I'll because of how narrow it is, I'll give him advantage on the saving throw.
He won't need it because I'm gonna simultaneously cast Sculpt for
No, I mean,
him and Arc.
or is that that's not a is that a saving throw spell?
To Dex, yeah.
Okay, I was saying I'll give advantage to the shadows because you're barely within reach of both of them.
Oh, gotcha.
But
Gotcha,
yeah,
okay.
I'd say you could get just barely on top of him, and then fire. You sculpt it around Theo so it doesn't hit him, and they will roll dexterity saving throws. That first one is a, let me see, 21, and that second one
That makes it.
is a failure. The second one is a 5, so D fails. So go ahead, roll for damage.
$13 point fire damage.
13 points of damage as he is eviscerated. Go ahead, roll damage for F.
$15 points of fire damage.
Okay. Does some damage to F. You feel it ignite the side of it, but it's still kicking. Didn't do nearly as much damage as you wanted it to. Okay.
All right.
At the end of your turn, Arc, you are up.
It's the elemental.
Melee attack.
Oh, it is the elemental. Oh, right. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Arc. No.
I'm just gonna do the slam attack.
All right. Roll twice.
Yep.
Plus 6, I believe it is. Yeah, plus 6.
First one was a 10.
10 misses.
All right. $17 plus 6.
Yeah, that'll
23.
hit. That'll hit.
All right. So it was the 1d10 plus 4. Seven points of fire damage.
7 points of fire damage. All right, end of your turn. Looks pretty hurt. Arc, you are up. This thing looks like it's holding on by a thread.
Melee attack.
All right.
Kill him.
25 or natural 20 plus 5. 25 to hit.
Absolutely,
There we
that'll
go.
hit.
Lovely.
Double that damage, buddy.
I am also going to divine smite it.
All right. So that at what level?
There it is. I'll do second level.
Second level. So that's 48.
Yeah, 3 was 48, so this would be 3.
No, 3 was 5d8 because you get the additional for it being
right.
undead. So 48
Okay, yeah,
doubled So that's 8d8, double your base damage. So roll double your base damage.
Okay.
So a crit for your base damage.
So 11 on base damage.
Okay.
Oh my God.
11 on base damage, and then 8d8 radiant damage, which will then also be doubled due to its vulnerability.
Jesus.
43.
43 doubled to 86. I think that's the most damage done in a single attack so far. So 86, 96, 97 points of damage. As Ark raises his sword and points it to the sky, you see this pink light appear. And as the music begins playing around, as the room is filled with bright pink light, as you begin to hear in the air the cackling laughter of the Klitsch. Ark, how do you want to do this?
He has both a sense of like dread and just like embarrassment of having to deal with clown music as he goes for this massive damage, right? And he'll just kind of come down in twain from like shoulder to nave.
All right. As you come down, as it you see this creature detonate into thousands of pieces, and you see it as it each piece of this dust begins turning into what looks like little ethereal chipmunks with little bow ties and hats and little canes, as each piece of this creature begins tap dancing off into the ether as it and as the
I must be
music-
tired. What the fuck is that?
as the music dies back down, as the elementals dissipate, as your concentration drops, and most of you, if not all of you, are torn and hurt. Your strength has waned. You can barely stand. The snow is drifting around, the wind arcing around the area. That is where we are going to end tonight's session. Cosmo
Grand.
Eternum.
Grand, that is grand.
I love these things. They're so good. Shadows are a bitch to fight. Because if you don't have light, you can't hit them. If you do have light, they're still fucking you up.
Yeah.
So, I wasn't able to look at chat much. But, we do have a gift card. 2 gift cards to give away today.
I think I was the only viewer for most
Yeah,
of it.
probably.
Yeah. So we'll just roll it for us then. So Jay-Z, you said you wanted your name out?
Yeah, keep my name out.
Okay, I'll keep my name out. So we'll do Western. We'll get you 2 in there. We will do Johnny. We'll get 2. We will do Zephyr. We'll get 2. Ed was also in chat, so we'll give him. Will, do you want to be in this as a consolation prize?
Yeah, sure, why not?
He says, yeah. Okay.
Why not?
There we go. And I'm sure Jackass is out there somewhere. So I'm gonna I'm gonna throw him in as 2. So we're going to give away 2 this time.
You You should give him 3 at this point. Even
You know what?
give him 3.
Sure, we'll give
I'll
him.
take I'll take one of my names away. Give it back.
All right, cool.
Ed is looking chonky up there.
All right.
Yeah, he is.
So,
Chonky.
first spin.
Wow.
Johnny boy.
Damn.
Johnny.
So Jay Z,
go.
if you want to send over that gift card to Mr. Johnny boy,
Yep. I'll send it over.
and then
Robbed again.
one more from the ones that I have.
Oh,
Oh, bro.
wow.
Alrighty. So that is super,
that, Will.
super,
I need a clearer image of that. Actually, to screenshot that.
super duper unfortunate. But Zephyr, there you go. There is your gift card to our favorite dice distributor, Misty Mountain Gaming. Hell yeah. And one thing before we leave off for the night is I did want to propose a second homebrew rule. This is one that I am planning to implement regardless in the next campaign, but I wanted to get your guys' opinion of it. So, the basic rule is I can actually pull it up here within the campaigns. I've added it in the campaign notes. But it is the concept of mana point. It's what I refer to as the mana point system. All right? As you know, the spellcasters now use spell slots, right? Because this would mainly affect the paladin, the wizard, the cleric, right? So what the mana point system is rather than having spell slots, you would have a pool of mana that you would be able to pull from. This basically means every spell slot has a mana point equivalent. So a first level spell slot is 1, a second level spell slot is 2, third level 3, fourth level 4. You would take all your spell slots, assign them a quantity, add all those numbers together, and that would be your mana pool. Whenever you cast a spell, you would take that many points away from your mana pool. So, what effectively this would do, if you wanted to, it would allow you to cast nothing but 4th level spells and then maybe a few 1st level spells. Or cast a full amount of continuous 1st level spells, depending on what you want. So for you guys, I'm going to ask whether you want to try to go ahead and implement that now that you've been playing for a while, or if you want to stick with the current system and wait till next campaign.
About cantrips.
Cantrips are just cantrips. You can use them the same way you've been using them, as an action or a bonus action. They are
I'm cool with
no
doing
spell
the mana
slot.
point.
Anything. Basically, the way it would look like, I'm going to use Valen as an example. Right? So basically what this would look like in game wise is, let's say you've used all 4 of your all of your 4th level spell slots, right, Valen? And you say, I want to cast a 4th level Arc Lightning. Well, that costs 4 mana points. So what you would do is come to these spell slots and say, oh, I have 2 of these. These are 2 mana points each. 2 of those equal 4. Right? So you'd be able to sacrifice your lower level spell slots to cast higher, or use your higher level spell slots to cast lower. So a single
I'm down for
4th
that.
level. But what we would do is, on each character sheet who has spell casting is in your notes, or at the beginning of every session, every long rest, you will jot down how many mana points you have. And then every time you cast a spell, you'll subtract that number from your pool. It will change nothing with cantrips. So this will be easy to explain for like Arc. Because he has a few spell slots, but not a lot. So you have 4 first level, so that's 4 mana points. 2 second level, so that's 6 mana points in total. So that brings you up to 10 mana points. 10 plus 2/3 is 6, so 16 mana points. So you would have 16 mana points in total that you can spend every long rest to cast your spells. So effectively, if you wanted to cast, 5 third-level spells and a second-level spell in a single day, you could. It is just a way for me to implement more dynamics when it comes to spell casting and more utility. Because there's a lot of instances where you want to use a first level spell because of its use case, but you can't because you only have third or fourth level spell slots. And you don't just want to waste fourth level spells. So what this allows you to do is have a point system rather than a slot per level. And anytime you gain level, you get more mana points. Does that make sense to everybody? Does anybody have any questions about that?
So, because I'm a paladin, I'm able to use my Divine Smite with spell slot.
Yep.
Would I be able to do the same with mana point?
Yes. So a first level, quote unquote, Divine Smite, you would use 1 mana point to cast Smite. Or you would use 2 mana points to cast Smite. Or 3. So effectively you could, if you had 16, that would be a shit ton of third level Divine Smites in a combat encounter if you needed to.
Yeah, it'd be like 5.
Like 5
maybe
third.
Maybe 5 or 4.
Yeah, but that would reduce
max.
your spell slot. Yeah, that would reduce your mana points to like 2 at the end of the encounter. But if you really need those high levels, think of it like a magic system in like an anime or a show, right? It's a mana pool, or like any video game you've played that has magic, it's a bar, it's not slots. It would be a very similar system to that. Higher level spells cost more mana, lower level spells cost lower. If you want to spend a bunch of lower, you can. If you want to spend a bunch of higher, you can. It's just a way to allow you guys more freedom when it comes to magic casting, especially for those who already have limited magical capability. So we
I was sorcerer, I'm able to use points to gain back
Yep. So
spell slots.
yep. So if you use your convert sorcery point, you convert your sorcery points to gain additional spell slots, sacrifice spell slots to gain additional sorcery points as a bonus. So if you sacrificed 1 sorcery point, you would get 1 mana point. Or 2 sorcery points, you get 2 mana points back. Or if you wanted to sacrifice 3 mana points, you could get 3 sorcery points back. So it's the same exact equivalence. It's just, it allows you to use your spells more often, especially at higher levels. And with my combat, I know you guys like having that. So
I'm in.
if you guys are cool for it, it allows you a lot more freedom. And once you understand, it in play, it works. And this is the standard system I normally use, but you guys were all new players, so I didn't want to be like, oh, here's some super complex, homebrew rule. But now that you've been playing for a while, I think it'll be a lot easier for you guys to implement.
I'll give it a try.
Theo,
I don't really have.
you okay with that?
Yeah.
You. Alrighty. So next week we will go ahead and implement that for future combat endeavors. But other than that, I do hope you guys have enjoyed this session. And everybody watching, I will see you guys next Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure to 5-star the Spotify. It really helps out. All right. Goodbye, everybody.